All
We're
right, hello, ladies
live.
and gentlemen. Welcome back to the final event of Nexus Esports 2023. My name is Muhammad Shami Zakwan, aka Shami, aka Frazzle. Today I'm here joined with,
Amir Audi.
and today we're going to be watching the grand finale for Valorant between Starlight versus Take and Friends. You see, who do you have? Who do you think is going to win?
I'm not really sure because both teams, let's just say, they really like to play kind of methodical. They like to go slow, and they have many strategies under their belt, and only that,
I
good
agree.
players under their belt as well.
Agree.
I've
For
seen.
me, personally, I think it's going to be a very, very tough in-between match. I feel that it's going to be neck and neck. I think we're going to probably go to Game 5.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking of as well. Now, I'm kind of hoping that we can maybe see some previous matches on a replay, but technicalities here
Agreed.
might not allow that.
Agreed. Chatters, comment down below what you guys think who's going to win.
Yes, vote down in the comments and just say whichever team you think is going to win. Is it going to be Starlight or is it going to be Taki and Friends? Just let us know down in the comments below.
Who do you guys, who you guys got?
And if you have time, might as well like or follow our Instagram. You know what is our Instagram? Plug.
ETP Griffin underscore, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, ETP Griffin underscore.
UTB Griffin
I
underscore.
think-
Do you think?
Hang on, I forgot if there's an underscore.
Oh, look at that! We got some replays over
Alright,
here.
This is from the earlier today where we saw some beautiful gameplay from Mr.
Mr. Misery over here. This is Misery.
Mr. Misery from the Starlight Gang. With Faust getting that beautiful kill. Ooh, beautiful. Lovely place. And, it's going to be a very, very exciting fight between these two teams. Right.
Last game, actually, you were watching the game between Starlight and
Yep.
Oyen. And if you want a bit of a recap about the different strategies they're doing, Oyen did kind of like a weird strategy where they kind of stack onto one side in defending. But if we look at Starlight actually likes to change things up in between rounds. So sometimes they go fast, sometimes they go slow. They're trying to keep that unpredictability going, which really keeps the opponent off their guard.
Alright, so we can see here we're playing currently on Split, and apparently we're actually gonna see Kurama on the Raze, his trusty Raze. Gesu on the KO. Surprisingly, I thought he would have been playing the Omen, but that's alright. Top G Psycho is actually gonna replace with him playing the Omen. Super Boy. Oh, actually not. Top G Psycho is going back to playing Sky.
I gotta tell you something about Kurama though. I believe, if I remember correctly, Kurama played Raze a couple of games before, where he got triple kill.
Exactly.
With his ult.
It was an amazing play.
It was a very amazing play, and I think
And
the
then
map
Super
was
Boy is gonna
Ascent.
be playing Cypher. Okay, so we can see that the team is
Select your agent.
similar. However, the only difference is instead of being an Astra, we have an Omen on the Take and Friend side.
I think an Omen is much more versatile than an Astra because of that TP.
Correct, but we can also say it's very it's a bit difficult with Omen, especially since Omen only has like 2 smokes at a time. If you're gonna try entry up onto like for example A, you have the choke points up in ramp, and then you have the choke point up in what's it called? Heaven. The other one near CT.
Well, I guess to counteract my own argument, I guess Astra also has a bit more versatility
Correct.
because of her stars. It can do more than just smoke.
Yep.
It can pull in.
And
It
then
can pull in
and then her
enemies.
smokes, they can be changed into different things.
Yeah. And now we're gonna start the game over here.
Yep.
The first team on the defending side is who are these guys again?
Defending side, we're going to be seeing Starlight.
Starlight.
We're going to be seeing actually, what's his name? Mr. Sagrator setting up on A, setting his camera up on A, and then we're going to see. Ooh, okay, I kind of like this. Take and Friends are going for a
full
full
A.
A push. Very lovely to hear. Lovely to see.
But I think it might be okay on Starlight's side because they do have.
They do have Whiffenlu, who's one of the star players, holding up on ramp. And ooh, but he has made noise, so I think they do have some info. Right, they're going for a slow entry. He's waiting for Omen's waiting for that flash.
There.
Seems that nobody's covering ramp so
Oh,
far.
I hear that there's one up ramps. Alright, Race is gonna push up ramp. Oh, they are pushing up in the side.
We already got
Nice.
first contact.
Ooh, but Whip and Loop gets that trade back on Misery.
Bomb buddy out.
But Taki and friends have already made it on the side.
Spike
and
planted.
they've gotten the spike planted down. Apparently, Kevin is holding up on elbow. Sagrator does
There.
make noise, so they do know where Sagrator is.
Yep, it's all up to the defense now. They're going full retake, but it seems like they're kind of stuck on the outside of the site here. They can't really push up.
Oh, Kevin being aggressive gets kill for that. Gets another kill for that. He gets 2 kills for that.
One enemy remaining.
Lovely plays from Taki and friends, winning the round. 2 kills for Sumpit Boy and 2 kills for Kevin.
Now, what's interesting is during that round, the defending team, especially the Rays, Whiff and Wolf, is kind of like far back onto ramps
Yep.
instead of actually checking, A main and checking the entrance, which is like kind of, not getting enough intel for the entire team. That's saying that, hey, the attacking team is going full A. So maybe if the Rays at that time kind of pushed up a bit, maybe checked on ramps instead of staying behind.
Yep. Okay, so we can see that Taki and friends are going for a full Spectre loadout, and the what do you call it? Starlight is going for a full Sheriff loadout. So they're gonna try to push up to the side. They are very aggressive on the side, and they get that kill. They get Sagrator gets that 1 kill, but gets traded out by Kevin. Kevin is a bit
Spike
aggressive, pushing
planted.
up into, I think it's called labs. I don't remember this. Hall, sorry. Kevin is holding an aggressive angle. He hasn't pushed out yet. He is waiting for that. He gets that kill. Oh, he does fall back, but after
One
that,
enemy
he
remaining.
gets that 3rd kill of the game, of the round. Sorry. Can he get
Inside.
that 4th kill? He can, because he gets, and he gets the 4K for this round. Lovely play from Taki and friends.
Honestly, I feel like that was kind of expected. Taki and friends had the gun advantage. They were all going Spectres while the other team was just going either Sheriffs or Classic. At that point, they really had to close the gap if they wanted any chance to win.
Yep,
But
that play from from Sagrator was very, very lovely.
yep,
The way that he just still managed to get that 1 kill, as I don't think they managed to actually clear outside properly.
yeah, Taki and friends knew what they had. They knew they had the distance advantage, so they don't have to fully push or commit. And now
Right.
we're going on to the next
They're going
round.
for a, I think, sort of an A fake, probably trying to go push up mid. As you can see that Raze is coming up through sewers.
There.
Sky is coming up through market. They are going to try and get mid control. But since there's no info just yet, we'll have to wait and see where they're going to try and execute.
Yeah, there's a lot of smokes at mid, which is denying both the attacking and the defending team
Kurama
any
does
info.
throw his grenade up,
There.
what do you call it, heaven. But still, no form of contact yet has been established between each team.
Alright, so both of the teams are going very cautiously right now.
Does his dog into
Get him.
heaven. Great, that's aggressive. Ooh, does get the ding on Faust, but unfortunately, Faust just re-heals that back. So they're down a player,
Hulk out.
and they can't really aggressive. Kevin does get that kill back again on Whiff and Loop. Now, are they trying to go for an A, rotate, or are they still gonna, what do you call it?
I don't know. The game seems kind of undecided right now because
Right.
both teams lost a man.
Yep.
But
they
right
neck
now,
and neck
whichever side they're going to take, we're not really sure. But it seems that maybe they're
30
going
Faust
seconds
gets
more
the
for
left.
B.
info that they're gonna up heaven. If he peeks again, he will die probably. Oh,
And
he
you're
does
right.
get triple peek, and he does die. 3 seconds. Unfortunately, Dog does get one back, so it's triple back 3v3 again.
Yeah,
Dog does fall back.
Taki and friends really have to plant real quick here.
Kevin does get a kill
10 seconds
again,
left.
so he does. It's a 3v3
Spike
situation
planted.
now.
I feel like Taki and friends have the site pretty well locked down. All the defending team is currently on heaven, and everybody else is on site. And it seems that what was it?
Superboy is holding this great angle. If they peek out, he can just wide swing, or
Yep.
just close swing, and then get that kill.
All you have to
One
do
has
is
dropped,
wait.
so he knows that one has.
One enemy remaining.
And now it's just a
He knows
1v3.
one's dropped.
That's exactly
And
where he is.
Boy cleans it up, wraps it up with Gesu. Lovely round from Take and friends. See, that was a very, very early on. It was a very good kill from Starlight's side, where they got that kill on Mr. Kurema. However, unfortunately, unfortunately, I don't think they were able to capitalize on that because they were a bit, I think, hesitant to be aggressive there, which sort of was an issue for them.
Yeah, they were being pretty hesitant, and you can tell during the beginnings of the game it was going fairly slowly. Both sides does not want to overcommit, and especially on Take and Friends side, they were really going very cautiously, especially when they were trying to push up mid. And since there were a lot of smokes in that area, obviously neither side wants to take the risk.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, you know, Take and Friends did push up the B side, got the plants down,
Yep, and they won the round.
and they won the round.
Alright, so currently Take and Friends are trying to go for an A push execute, I think. And currently Starlight are unfortunately on an eco round. So they only have Sheriff up with them. And only a Bucky on Whiffaloof. Oh, Whiffaloof does get the kill, but he gets straight up by side. And I think they're not going to go for the push. Oh, Isri through the smoke, Faust gets a headshot.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god.
Spike
what an
down
upset.
A.
Yeah, the Eco team is really getting their shots in.
Eco team really got their kills in. Now Gisu all alone in a 1v4 situation.
Yeah, and everybody else got guns.
Yeah.
Well, not really.
It is a plausible 1v3, but only if you can kill that range.
I don't know,
But
because
now he has
on the other
has
team, both Sky and Astra have gotten their
30
team's
seconds
guns.
left.
So it seems like a very desperate situation for Gesu right now. I think the best play right now is probably to save.
Yep. If you can at least get one kill, I think he should be okay. Unfortunately, Sagarator outkills him, outshoots him, and gets the kill on Gesu, bringing us to a 1-3 for Starlight.
Yeah, that was a tricky situation for Gesu to kind of recover from, because the site is already
That was
on
a very
site.
surprising play on Starlight's side, how they managed to get the kills just with their
Just with their shares.
with their shares,
That means their aim was on point at that
their
point.
aim was like they talk about their one tap, they did talk about their
Yeah, they
one
got their one taps.
bro. It was beautiful.
Yeah. And let's see what was going on to the
Alright,
next
we're going
round.
for another full buy round for Taki and Friends team. Alright, I see they're trying to go probably for a B play and B execute. Alright, but they are still playing a very methodically, very slow approach, one would say.
Yeah, and they have their
But
manpower
Faust,
very
however,
spread out.
has been quite aggressive, and he's trying to take mid control, which is very good. And Kurama's just holding up middle, holding up from I think it's called Market. He's holding up watching sewers.
Yeah, but Paul's got that on watch.
Oh.
Really keeping on contact, but all of them backing
Kurama
off.
tried to aggress, but he does fall back because he does not want to get killed early on. And so Faust does fall back as well.
Oh, but the attacking team is not pushing up mid.
Yep.
They kind of gave up on it because they saw the Astra smoke, probably why.
Oh.
My camera is destroyed.
I got Sumpit Boy, the Cypher, all alone in garage.
Yup.
But if he is able to kill the other Cypher and the Raze on site, they might be able to take on site. But the rest of the team is going.
They are going for an A
Yeah,
execute,
the rest of
so
the team is
They
A.
could try and fake it on B, right? And then
Yeah.
force that rotate, and then they could just easily force up into A.
But
30 seconds on the clock. They have to.
30
execute
seconds
now,
left.
So they're pushing into site now.
they're really on the clock.
Misery does win that gunfight between Kevin, but Kevin does get traded back by Gesu. Now they're on the side. They need to get that plant down. They have 10 seconds left. Oh, they need to get that plant down.
10
Okay,
seconds
they do
left.
get that plant down. 3v2. Oh, it's a 2v2
Spike
situation.
planted.
He does get his ult off. He gets their info.
And now they know
But
exactly
know
where they are.
He is 10 HP, so he has to rely on Faust to save him.
Both Boss and Segregator are going
Standing.
together, trying to peek off each
They're
other.
both low. They're both very low. One shot can kill both of them.
One enemy remaining.
But now Segregator knows exactly where he is.
And Psycho clutches it out with that 2v1 situation.
Psycho's just better, just faster.
Great shots.
And only
Unfortunate
and only
round
that,
for Starlight.
Psycho had like 70, 90 HP, was it?
10 HP.
No, that's the other guy. Oh yeah, wait, no, Segregator
Oh,
is the one with it.
Sagarator had 10 HP.
Yeah, Segregator is the one with 10 HP.
Psycho
Sorry,
had
it was
90, so
Psycho
he
as
was
90
surviving.
HP.
Lovely play from Psycho.
Nice headshot.
Right, we can see that, what do you call it? Team Starlight is currently, again, they're force buying, which is, I think, confusing to me, personally. I think because they should have probably tried for, sorry, half buy with half armor. They should have probably played with full armor. Or
Except
should
for
have done that.
Wiffenloof over there, he's going all. He's going all. So maybe he's trying to,
He's going all.
he's pretty confident in his shot. Maybe.
But he does go for that all.
Let's see the ult hits and
He
nothing.
does get info for where Sagrid is.
They found my
There.
Ooh, they've already made it into B side, but however, Sagrid manages to leave side, escape side successfully, and he's still alive, so it's still a 5v5 situation.
But it's,
Psycho does get taken out by Faust, but they are smoking it up, so it's still, I'd say, still reasonably evenly up.
I say that Take and friends already got
Kevin gets
the.
that kill. Kevin with the second kill. Faust with
One
the second
enemy
kill.
remaining.
One v2 situation.
Last player standing.
It's a 1v1.
3 kills. If they get each kill, one will have 4 kills.
Oh, they both know where each other are right now. It's a game of cat and mouse.
Okay, Faust is not faking the bomb. He's gonna get it to half.
Now pros don't fake.
And Kevin comes out victorious as the better Reyna. Lovely play from Kevin at Take and Friends. Great play. Great entry. Very splendid. I mean, very great comeback with those kills early up from Kevin.
I'm gonna be honest there. I wasn't really paying attention to the movements of the players on the map, but if I had to guess, it's probably due to mostly the gunplay. The gunplay is the one that really carried Take and friends through that round.
All right. Starlight yet again going for another half buy, which is a bit of a interesting play, as Wiffenloof is also making a lot of noise on A, trying to bait them into A. And but I don't think they're taking the bait just yet. They're just still waiting for his jump peaks to.
Maybe they're trying to psych the enemy out, you know?
I think they're trying to psych the enemy out, but I think they're gonna fall back and try to go for B execute.
Yeah, maybe they're
Take
gonna
out.
be through mid.
Trying to take up what do you call it? Mid. Probably try if they can go into vents, they can probably sneak into Wiffenloof.
Ooh.
But however, he is watching vents, so it will be a bit of a risky play. Misery is currently playing.
Blinded.
Is currently playing. He does get info just from that flash, and thus he falls back. Kurama throws his grenade up onto heaven, though.
Yep. Everybody, all the defending team right now is paying attention to mid, but unbeknownst to them, the rest of the team is actually pushing through main.
Yep.
But Cypher got it locked down with a one-way,
Kevin
and only
is
that.
on 2 HP. Unfortunately, he was through the smoke, shot through the smoke, but he's back healed up by Sky. So
30 seconds left.
Yeah, the attacking team was really
I've
slowed
got
down
your
only by the
trial.
Astra smoke and the Cypher wall.
Sky does activate his ult.
Found one.
Sky also activates her ult. Flash. Oh, Faust gets that kill on Psycho. Kurama gets taken out by Wiffenloof. They do get the plant.
Yeah, Kurama tried to
Kevin
do
does get the kill, but he does
One enemy remaining.
overexpose.
So 2v1 situation now for Starlight. Can Gisu clutch this out for him?
One enemy
one.
Get that
remaining.
one kill. Now he knows where the other one is.
Oh.
Oh, unfortunately, Dog wins it out and gets the second round for Starlight.
Guess who slightly paused there? I wonder if it's because of the lag.
He may have lagged out, or maybe it was us that lagged out.
If he did, that was real unfortunate.
That was very unfortunate. if
Yeah,
lagged
he
out.
paused and paused too long.
Alright, lovely second round for Starlight here. Great play from Kevin though. Unfortunately, he did overextend there and therefore got himself killed. Gesu, unfortunately, could not kill.
Yeah, it was a great strategy at the beginning
Dogs
to
with
make a lot of noise at mid, and then everybody kind of rushed through
Yep.
main. But it seems that they didn't go through quick enough because of what was it? Because the Astra smoke in garage and also the Cypher wall really slowed them down. So
Yep.
they didn't want to go through that. They didn't
Correct.
want to risk getting shot by a whole brigade team, even though there was only 2 on site.
Yep.
So good deterrent
Good.
by the Sentinels.
Yep.
Or is it the controllers?
Alright, so we can see that even though they are up, they won that round, they still don't have enough economy for the team to win.
Yeah, in terms of the economy, I'd say that both of the teams are kind of like they're both not comfortable to say, but they're not doing bad either.
Yeah, we can see that Taki and friends are going for a half buy, which is the best beneficial play right now. So all they have to do is just wait. Ooh, Kurma has slid into their DMs through vents. And they're currently clearing out with Kevin. So Kevin, I think, should be waiting to push out with...
Yep, they're all slowly working their way through A, but A is heavily
they've got info
fortified.
now. They've got info now that they've been pushing out. They're flanking in. They're trying to go for a pincer attack here. Misery is still holding up.
30 seconds left. Spike
Gets
down
the 2K.
A. One
Dog
enemy
gets the
remaining.
2K. Kevin, and Stagger cleans it up with Sumpin Boy. Great hold from Starlight there,
Fight?
holding up on A
Clean
there
slate.
with that.
Let's leave whatever
The
happens
2K
in the
for
past.
Whiff and Loof and 2K for Dog.
Yeah.
Essentially winning them that round there.
Yeah, we can see that Taki and friends are slowly making their way towards A, but they didn't know that A had Cypher on their side, and Cypher heavily fortified that thing
No, I
with
think
his
the
util.
unfortunate
There.
thing was that
There.
they didn't see that one that they could actually their body could
Where
have
are
been noticed
you?
by sight, and therefore that's why they got that info that they were going up heaven.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kurama is False is going aggressive. Misery was aggressive. Tycho. False trades him back, doesn't fall back though. It's now in 2v4 situation. Cypher does have his ult, so he can still make this work if he can get one more kill. Then it's a 2v3 situation.
Yeah, it's not going great with Taki and friends right now. They already lost 3 people in the first couple seconds off the ground.
Yep.
They gotta be very creative here.
Boy does get tagged, but he does fall back safely. Not dying just yet.
He got past that one way. Guess who is slowly making his way towards A side, hoping that maybe he can plant there. But there's another
Faust
player
does
going
get taken
sewer.
out by Gisu.
Yep, guess who might be intercepted here, but the
There,
player going through
perfect.
sewer.
Last player
Yep,
standing.
there it is.
Spike down
Great
mid.
flag from Dog.
I have
It's all up to
spike.
Cypher now.
He only has 40 seconds on the clock. He has to execute. He has to push up to one side now. He has to commit to one side.
Yep, he only has 1 wall and 66 HP. I don't think he can do much.
30 seconds
And only
left.
that, it's a 3v1 situation. Oh, and he's stuck by the Cypher trip. Now everybody knows where he is.
He does get the kill on his enemy.
Cypher div.
But can he win this second fight round?
I don't know.
Oh, he does get that
Spike
info that
planted.
they're there. So he does know. So he could just wait. Essentially, he could just wait this up. Because at least he knows where they're coming from. And he hears that reload. So he knows that they're going to come from there.
Yeah, but he's one shot though.
He has one shot. But all he has to do is just aim for the head.
Oh, and they know where he is. This might go poorly here for Sumpin
Cage
Boy.
triggered.
Satchel up.
Oh, Dog does.
Yeah, even though he put out his own wall to make sure that nobody can see him crossing through, unfortunately they did see the tip of his head, and unfortunately he died.
Unfortunately, an unfortunate round for Taki and friends, but they do get that plant down, so they still do have some form of economies. Another great round, 4th round for Starlight. So great early entries from Faust and Misery, getting that 3K up mid.
Oh yeah, they were really relying on that mid play, Taki and friends, but losing 3 people early round in that spot dealt a heavy blow on
It was
them.
a very crucial fight.
Yeah, if we look at the round right now, it's 4-5. Like we said before, we predicted before that I think they're both pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, they're very evenly matched. Ooh,
Oh,
Faust with that off play.
Yeah,
kills
Faust going
Kevin.
up.
Wow, very great play.
Is he gonna do it again? Nah, there's nobody going through mid right now. It's all in garage. Segregator trying to set up his, usual one way.
His trap. Oh, Top G Psycho knows not to peek just yet. Just narrowly misses, but guess who does get killed out by Faust?
Cage triggered.
Oh, right now Segregator is the
Segregator
only
does
person
get
on
taken out
site.
by Kurama. Oh, but Faust takes
Spike
that
down,
3K,
B.
Sumpit Boy.
Last player standing.
Faust gets get the 4K. Can he get an ace?
Satchel out. Satchel out.
Come on, Psychos. 1v4.
He gets the ace! What an amazing ace from Faust! Single-handedly destroying the entire Taki and Friends team. Outrageous!
Faust did have that op.
now, that was a very amazing play from Starlight. How Faust got that easy early fight up mid, getting that 1K, and then getting that 2K, and then getting that 3K, and then getting 4K when Kurama overextended and got himself killed, and then just finishing it off with the Phantom kill.
Yeah, it seems that Faust is going with the operator again, and not only that, right now Taki and Friends is saving.
Ooh! Whiffle kill!
Spike down A.
2 kills on Kurama. Dog gets that kill on Kevin. And
Blasting
it's a
up.
5v2 situation. Oh, what a great
Last player
one
standing.
tap from Gisu. Oh, unfortunately, Faust. And clean up. Bringing it to a 6-5 situation.
Last round
This game
in the
is very
half.
neck and neck.
Yeah, the entire Taki and Friends team at that point, they were all stuck at the entrance of a main, and they
Yep.
were kind of stuck there because they were at a gun disadvantage. You have Vandals and Phantoms going against Marshals, basically. So, not only that, one of the defending team also has an off. So when it comes to gun advantage, Taki and Friends definitely didn't have any of that. Not only that, they were slowed down a lot at the entrance of a main, so that's why they probably didn't win that last round. Seems that Kurama already got on site. Kevin watching window, but it seems that the rest of the defending team is still up there in heaven. And they're slow, and they're not even thinking of making their way down, except for one. No one has yet to die. It seems that nobody wants to push up. But Kurama did get some damage. Oh, Kurama pulled up his ult, but
Last
unfortunately
player
died while
standing.
using it. Six all. This is
Switching
really
sides.
neck and neck, ladies and gentlemen. Going on to the next round, it seems that maybe Starlight is going for a full B push, going to garage here, or actually no, it's a garage mid split. They might have a higher chance of going through mid here because only Sky is watching over mid. Well, let's see how the entire match goes. Currently, Taki and Friends only have 2 people on B side, so as long as the entire team, Starlight, gets those 2 kills,
Got him.
they get the whole site for free. The attacking team at mid is slowly making their way up, but got completely deterred by the Omen smoke. And they are smoked again at garage, but it doesn't stop the attacking team. Guess he tried to select through smoke, but shot nothing.
Dog is falling back. They are very heavily pushed up onto mid though, however. They do have mid control, so they can either execute a B push or an A push right now. Whiffenloaf is just holding up meticulously. Just up on B. They do hear sounds. They're going to A, but Trumpet Boy just holding up by himself. Oh, they know that they're pushing up onto B now. Can he get that kill?
30
Can he get that
seconds
one
left.
kill? Can he get that second kill? Trumpet Boy gets that 2 kills. Can he get that 3 kills? Unfortunately gets killed by Dog. But Sagrator
Spike down
gets
B.
taken out by Gesu. Misery gets that 2K. It's still a 2v2
I have the
situation.
spike.
But now they need to get the plant down. They have only 15 seconds on the clock. Gesu is holding up site with time on the clock.
10 seconds left. One enemy
Nice.
remaining.
Gesu gets the kill.
Spike
Misery
down B.
is 3 seconds on the clock. He can't
Definitely
get the
don't
kill.
have
And they
time.
lost. And he gets killed by Gesu with that 3K. Lovely play from Take and Friend.
Starlight was a bit too slow there on that round. Not only that, Omen did a great job trying to slow them down with his smokes. The attacking team didn't really have a chance to go through garage and didn't really have a chance to go through mid because of those smokes. So Gesu, good job.
Splendid play from Gesu. Alright, it was a very interesting play from Take and friends. Playing that retake was very lovely. It was blended. Unfortunately, Starlight could not capitalize on their entry there, and therefore they had to lose that way.
Not only that, Starlight was being kind of slow that round.
They were very slow. There was a very late, like, delayed push.
I mean, I get being methodical is their MO, but at some point, like, if you're being too slow, the other team is just going to reposition into
All they have to
a
do
better
is just
place.
wait.
Yeah, all they have to do is just wait. But the thing is, Starlight can't wait because they're on a timer. They have to plant,
They
or
have
else they'll
to play,
lose.
Or else they'll lose. Sumput Boy is holding B side just by himself. They are going to try and go for a full B rush here, I think. For a B
Not
push,
by
sorry.
himself anymore. Omen's here.
Oh, Cypher does get back. Oh, Faust does fall back. They all fall back. They are calling out the rotate. However, Sky does pull back up on site on A. Probably hoping that they can try and go for a rotate.
Yeah, but I think the defending team already read it, and
And
then
again, we're a bit late on this. It's 40 seconds on the clock now. Now they're actually pushing. Now they've gotten flashed out. Omen goes up for the smoke up on Heaven. They are gonna jump down. Super gets that kill.
30 seconds left.
Kevin gets that kill. Dog
Spike
gets that kill.
down
Back.
B.
Whiffaloof gets that kill. It's still neck and neck. 3v. What? Faust gets that kill. And now they've lost. The spike has been planted. That's a 2v3 situation.
Grenade!
With no info where they are.
Satchel
Faust
out.
gets taken out by
Satchel out.
Psycho and
One enemy
Kurema.
remaining.
Kurema does get that
Last
kill.
player
And
standing.
Psycho cleans it up. What a very intensive round right there.
not only
for
that, it was a
Titan
very
players.
weird round. They all stacked at B garage. We thought we were all gonna push through
Yeah,
B
they
garage.
were gonna push
Stop
B,
that
then
shit, he
They
mate.
decided to fall back and then go through mid.
Yeah, they go through mid. We thought they were gonna go through A, but no.
But thankfully, they were able to still get that plant, albeit not win the round. They still got the plant, so they still do have some form of economy.
Yeah, I think it worked because the defending team kind of misread the play. They thought that they're gonna rotate A,
Yep.
but actually they're going through mid.
Yep.
So that kind of slowed down the rotate a bit.
Mhm.
I think that's what played into into Starlight winning that round.
Starlight's early on pushing up on the site, getting that plant. All right, so we can see that again. Starlight don't have that much economy, so they go for a very light buy.
No, they're going very light fire right now.
Very light.
Bomb buddy out.
Which does have what do you call it? Kurama does get the kill. Gets a
down
second
A.
kill. Kurama with the Bucky. Which is insane with all the shots complete. But they do get traded out, and it's a 3v3 situation. I think Kurama should try and fall back and get that heal at least from Sky. But sorry, what's his name? Whiffenloof. Sorry, my bad. I'm looking at the wrong team. So now they're trying to go for a B push. Sumput Boy is falling
Careful
back
here.
quickly back to side. Holding up on T base. Sorry, CT base.
Yeah.
They are up at Heaven. Omen does smoke up Heaven. They are going up back Heaven. And they do walk around and they're wrapping around CT. I think they're trying to go for a B push. Kevin does fall
No, they're
back.
going for an A push.
Oh, they're going for an A. Kevin hears this very smart play, and then he falls back. Can he? Oh, he cannot get that one kill. He does get the kill on Sky, who overextends there.
Stealing fast.
They are
Last
pushing up on the
player
side.
standing.
Kevin gets the second
30
kill.
seconds left.
Dog is alone right by himself. He has to get this plant down soon, because there's 20 seconds on the clock. He has no time. He can get that plant at least. Kevin is now backed up by Sumput Boy. I think now he's going to try and go for that plant. He does go for that plant. He is committing to that
Spike
plant.
planted.
So now it's a 2v2,
My ult
2v1
ready.
situation. Dog has to get the first kill. At least then he can win this round. A chance of winning this round. But if both of them just double peek him. Oh, unfortunately, Sumput Boy wins that duel against Dog.
I feel like
Bringing
that.
us to a 6-9 round for Taki and friends.
Nice. Nice.
So that was a very great play for Starlight early on when they pushed up into CT, but I think they should have tried and committed to B rather than to A, because A, they already had that amazing play from Kurema getting that 2K. I think they should have feared a bit, because I don't think they were well aware of where Kevin was.
Yeah, Ara Kevin, actually, it seems like Ara Kevin already knew that they're going to come from CT.
Yep. That's why he decided to stick back and play on A.
Yeah, why did they go A? A seems like the farther option. Or maybe they want to play, the least expected move.
Yep, they're going for another half buy play from Starlight's side. As you can see, the entire
Shadows traveling.
Take and Friends team is fully stacked and loaded.
But
They
they're
are
all
holding
just
up-
waiting on A.
Yeah, they're always holding on A.
Careful.
Like, this is the same issue that I saw similar with like Oya and Ganas early on when they were fighting against Starlight. Starlight, they sort of incorporated the same thing. They kept pushing the same side, and they knew they didn't have any like what do you call it? Their win rate was very low there. Like their gunfights was very low, so they kept pushing it, and that's how they would lose rounds, easy rounds that they could have won by just pushing the other side, putting more aggression on the other side.
And also, they're kind of heavily stacked on one side instead of like testing the waters onto all the other sides.
He does go for the aggressive push, but he is blind.
Oh, but he made it though.
But he does push to the side. But Gesu is still waiting. Oh, but Misery does win that gunfight against Gesu. What? Faust gets that kill on Kurim. He is very low. He is traded out by Psycho.
Spike planted.
Psycho gets the second kill. Sag Raider gets that kill.
There.
And then Kevin is slowly
Nice
pushing
kill
up.
by Super
Last player
Super Boy gets the
standing.
second kill. All they have to do now is just defuse the bomb, and then they can win. Oh, Kevin does take him out, bringing this to a 10-6 for Take and Friends. Since halftime, unfortunately, Starlight has not been able to win a single round yet. Take and Friends have been on a 4-0 round since coming to this halftime.
Yeah, I think it's because when they're attacking, they're kind of going fairly slow, and only
Yep.
that they're stacking, and then they're just kind of waiting.
Yep.
You know, like if they wanted to wait, at least maybe spread out a bit. You know, maybe check the other side, or maybe kind of make the other team use a bit of their util, kind of waste their time.
I agree completely.
But if they just full stack, they're kind of not only wasting their own time, but also wasting the entire the time they have to plant the spike.
Yep.
And only that, they're also, wasting the intel that they could have gone if they spread out. But now, as you can see, they're kind of incorporating that tactic, kind of spreading out.
Yep. Okay. So
We
you
have
can see
one
that
on
they're
B,
going
one on
for
mid,
a,
or two on mid, and then two on A.
A full buy from both teams. Well, with the exclusion of Whiffin having half armor and Bulldog and half armor for Faust. Kevin does take that gunfight and wins that gunfight against Misery, but does get traded out by Dog. And so we're still neck and neck. However, Starlight do have all five of their utilities, so they can still win this round. Only with Take and Friends only having Cypher and Sky's ult, which is very beneficial if they can at least get two people
I
down.
know exactly where you are.
Now that they've gotten info of where they are, Psycho now will have to fall back and play a less aggressive, play passive role. And now,
Grenade!
Take and Friends do leave side, but they can play this for retake. They can
Spike planted.
nice kill from Psycho, getting on with the first.
The hunt begins.
Dog does push up Heaven. He's trying to get that. Like, he does get that kill on Stupid Boy. But they do need to try and get that kill on the side there so then they can actually survive. Reina does get taken out. Oh,
Last
Dog.
player standing.
Oh,
One
Dog get
enemy
the A's
remaining.
out. We'll see. He has that 4 HP on. All he has to do now is just peek. Nice. But can he get this out? Diffuse.
I'm sure he
Unfortunately,
can.
cannot.
Oh.
And Starlight finally win their first round for this halftime.
That entire round was just trade after trade after trade. But to even the playing field, we did see that Whitman Wolf tried to use their ult. Or, no, is it Whitman Wolf? No, it was Kurima. Kurima tried to use their ult, but it died while
Unfortunately,
using it.
Dog was just in the better position. He didn't notice Dog was there.
Yeah,
And
Kurima
as a
died
result,
before getting to
Dog,
use their ult.
Yeah, and as a result, Dog managed to get that 4K.
This goes
I
here.
think that happened twice actually. Kurima tried to use their ult, and then they died before using it.
Unfortunate.
Would you
But-
consider that a Rosa ult?
Unfortunately. Psycho is playing up Heaven with Reina playing on site. Kevin playing up on site. He is playing with a Stinger though, however, and he has only one flash. A bit of a
Hulk out!
detrimental play to the team. He
Yeah.
does get info though that they are up A, so he at least can safely say that that there are people up A. So
Yeah, Segregator has the spike, but he's the one at the very front. I don't think that's the safest
I
move
think
to
he's trying
do.
to wait for that push because I think he knows that one of them will eventually try to push. and as a result, he'll be waiting just to judge them. Give them Judgment Day.
Yeah, you can give him judge, but maybe he should have given the spike to somebody else. If he dies, then the spike is up ahead, and then the enemy would know where the spike is.
Exactly.
But it seems that not Take in front. Starlight is now fully committing to A,
Yep, they are trying to commit to A.
but they got completely deterred by the Omen smoke.
Yeah.
They are very slow by. They do get that.
You are divided!
And they do get that ult up, so they do know that they're gonna get
30 seconds left.
I've got your
Kevin
track.
get that kill. Kevin gets his kill. It looks like get the kill. It looks like. But
Last
guess who
player
gets-
standing.
Guess who gets that kill on Saturday?
Spike down A.
But he gets defeated by some good boy, bringing us back to 7-11.
Nice.
Stream is not sponsored by 7-Eleven.
I mean, if it
Please
is,
sponsor us.
that'd be great.
Anyways, great play from Taki and Friends team to hold on site and especially getting that early 2K was a very, very good play.
Yeah, at first they were going for a split move, one on garage, one on
Yep.
mid, and then the rest is kind of on A. I think we can kind of guess that they're wanting to play onto A.
Yep. Right, and now they have to force a eco, like a half buy, because if they buy this round, they can't buy next round if they lose this round. As a result, they're all going for a heavy B push, up mid push, up into heaven. Superboy does fall back. He's waiting for them to come down. He does come down, and he waits with Omen to playing with him.
Everybody's on heaven
But
already.
They are still heaven. They still go CT here. They are. Kurama clears it out. But
Spike
Whiffle
down,
gets it.
defender
Kevin
spawn.
cleans it out. But Dog gets a kill back.
One enemy remaining.
Superboy clears it out with his 2K. What a lovely turn of events. Unfortunately, they weren't able to keep the team
Match
intact,
point.
but they did at least. Unfortunately, they weren't able to win that round, but at least they did break some of the economy for the Taki and Friends team.
Mm-hmm. I think the outcome of that round was pretty predictable because of the gun advantage.
They had no weapons. It was to be expected, but very surprising that they still managed to get 2K.
Yeah.
This goes
Very, very
here.
splendid play.
Marshals, frenzies, and
All right, we're going for the match point here. Taki
Oh,
and
it's
Friends,
match
all they
point
have to
already.
do just is win this round, and they'll be up 1-0 in the best of 5. Faust does get that kill on Kurama. Kurama may have overextended there, and as a result, he has died. Unfortunately, up at heaven. Right, we can see all of them are bunched up all at heaven. They are going to try and push up into heaven and probably vents, but still no form of information yet. Whiffle is about to start maybe his Roomba bot, but does not use that just yet. Misery is hiding up in vents now, holding up vents, making sure that no one else can enter up vents. Now they're trying to go for a B push, but Roomba bot has Raze does activate his bot. Gets that kill on Super. And now, unfortunately, B side is open for the taking. Kevin does get taken out by Dog, unfortunately. And as a result,
it seems that Starlight has a B side kind of under
Spike
control. But guess who is slowly trying to make his way up, maybe trying to get as many kills as possible, flashing in, trying to get the kill, but unfortunately got killed by Witton Wolf.
unfortunately, Starlight still holding on, still fighting back.
Maybe they can turn this whole thing around.
Unfortunately, that lovely 1K from, that ult from Whiffle was very lovely, very splendid. It may have been a waste that some would say, but in my opinion, that was a
Hey, a kill's a kill.
really needed ult. Alright, they are trying to go for an 8 push here. However, even though winning the round, they still don't have enough economy just to actually buy a Vandal. As you can see, Misery and Sagrator are still holding on to the fucking Bulldog. They're going for a very quick A.
Very quick.
Oh, and no one's on A side.
Grenade!
This is A. Taking. Kevin gets the 3 kills. Bomb
Spike
has been
down
dropped down.
A.
But Misery picks it back up, and now they're going back onto site. Misery does get the fight down. Faust gets that kill back from Psycho. So that was a neck and neck 4v4
There.
situation. They do have ults that they can use. He does use that ult. They do know where they are.
Seems that the
Guess who gets a kill? Wait, gets right back up. Kevin gets a kill.
Last player
Can't break it
standing.
straight out.
One enemy
1v1
remaining.
situation. Simple boy in this 1v1 situation. Can he clutch it out and win the first game for the team? He has to win against Whiffaloof, who's wrapping right around him. And he gets taken out! He has time to win the game. And their first game is taken by Take and friends.
Yeah, that was a
What
flick right there.
Splendid game. What an amazing game. Very
Defenders
close.
win.
Yeah,
Never come
during
back.
that round, we can see
I will
that
take you
Take and friends
apart.
were trying to go for A.
Yep.
Right, and it seems like not a lot of people was watching
Yep.
A, so they just got it for free.
Agreed. And Simple Boy just clutches it up for his
And
team.
only that,
Amazing play.
yeah, and only that they did an amazing job holding that site. They were stuck CT backsides and heaven.
Even after being pushed back by them, their retake play was very amazing. The way that they were able to just at least get one pick, and then the moment he got that one pick, Cypher just came in through his ulti, got that information where everyone is situated, and from there it was just easy pickings in my eyes.
Yeah, that round all came down to that 1v1.
Yeah,
And-
that 1v1 situation. If Whiffaloof had the timing down, his reflexes were a bit higher. I think he would have been able to actually win that round and actually get that.
No, I think the Cypher just has
He had like eyes.
No, dude, he was looking somewhere else. That must have been like a crazy flick.
Exactly, bro.
Like, let's see if we can see in the replay here.
Right, like the way that he just, he's like, you know what? I think he's behind me, and then bam, he gets that kill.
Mhm.
Lovely play from Sumpit Boy there, just winning the round for the team, winning the game for them.
Yeah, the game overall, like we've said before, both of the teams,
Both
like,
of the teams are very highly skilled, and it's a very close game between each of them.
Not only that, their tactics were kind of similar
Yep.
in style. They were both kind of going at it cautiously. They're kind of taking their time. Sometimes, taking too much time.
Yep, and we can see that from the gameplay here. They are usually a bit delayed in their attacks coming from Starlight, and I think it was a bit detrimental because time was just not on their side.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, I think it all came down to like gunplay, and the winning team probably just had the better one. And since they kept winning and winning, they kind of the snowball effect kind of kept that momentum
Yep.
going.
And then I just think that the way that they were just aggressive from Take and Friends' side, the way that they were just able to be counter-aggressive was very good because they were like, especially that last round, even though they've already like aggressed onto site from Starlight, Take and Friends, they were actually able to still sort of counteract that, but just getting that one kill was more than enough, just so that sorry, who's his name? Some Boy's ulti was just able to just go off, and then everyone had the info, and then it was just a matter of time of when they would actually like execute them all.
Yeah, I think that's all the. I think that's has to wrap it up for this current match between Starlight and Take and Friends.
Yep.
So we're gonna end this one and go over to the next one later on. And what is the next match?
I think the next map is. All right. Unfortunately,
We don't know yet.
the next map just yet, but we will. We'll get back to you right back.
Yep, and we'll be taking a break. So
Catch
see
you in
ya.
a bit. See ya.
can't give it up. Anything just to feel the rush. This just ain't enough. Oh, will you be my ride or die? Oh, we can do this every night. Oh, will you be my ride or die? visions of you. Just take a breath and take it deep to show the world that you can see a life that's full of wonder, but it will never be enough.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Nexus Esports Grand Finale. Still looking at Starlight versus Team, Taki.
Taki and friends.
So, what do you think happened in the last round?
Well, in the last round, they were neck and neck in the very beginning, but then Taka and friends kind of overtook him by quite a bit, actually. I think, if I remember correctly, the match was 8-13.
Right, and right now, the next map that we're looking at is map
Ascent.
We saw, I think, Taki and friends play Ascent, but we have yet to see how.
Now, this is where Kurema's legendary, triple raise kill.
Triple raise kill with an ult. So
And she's going raise. He's going raise again.
Yeah, I think we would be looking at the same composition. I remembered all of them playing. I remember Kevin going Reyna, Kurema going Raze, Gesu on Sova, and Psycho. Yeah, I think all of them are playing the same agents. I remembered Killjoy as well. So I think we might be looking at a very similar playstyle, if I may, for Taki and friends. But we will see how the Starlight team conforms to the strategy, whatever it may be that Taki and friends throw at them.
Yeah, we know Starlight really likes to go, whenever they're attacking, they really like to go somewhat slow at the very beginning. And then and not only that, they like to wait and stack onto like main a lot. So, and usually that's what get them killed early on. So I'm hoping maybe they try to go for some other strategy this time around.
We'll have to really see what they have in mind for the time being, especially since this map is not something that we've seen Starlight play on. So maybe they have their own strat that might potentially counter Taki and friends.
It seems that Taki and friends is going for an A push over here, fully stacked.
I do kind of like how Starlight's positioning themselves with 3 men on A and all of them playing aggressive. It might backfire. Oh, one being taken out. Nice even trade. It is halting the approach quite well, but they're able to back off just nicely. Quite trade and 1 kill, 2 more kill, another kill, and Dog going for the reload.
Oh, going for
and
the
the
knife.
knife coming in. Oh, but Segregator finishes Kurema for Dog. Well, that was quite a nice, impressive play. I think it's a nice counter strategy, as you saw. Starlight is able to hold back the entire team for, Taki and friends in their approach to A site. It was a very well planned strategy because we saw 3 men push into A main and then fall back into gate, but also having a tripwire on standby just in case they try to swing.
Yeah, they were both kind of aggressive at that point, but the defending team they were allowed to be aggressive because of all those countermeasures that you just said before.
Again, another contact early on A main, and some utilities being used. Despite having some disadvantage when it comes to weapons, they are going in as fast and as quick regardless. And I think what they're trying to do is just try to get the plant down just for the extra bonus. And Kevin gets his first kill. Faust finds him instead. Kurema finds another. And for some reason, they're dropping down like flies. Take and friends still have 4 men alive. 2v4 scenario with a gun disadvantage. But who knows, maybe Dog can do a difference with the Vandal, or rather the Phantom at hand. This was a risky purchase for Dog, but may he find him.
Last player
one.
standing.
Still has another. Nade being used. Able to isolate the fight. With Loof still around. 6 HP left, going with the Ares this time. Trying his best. He's just falling back with some gun. 9 HP left. What will he try and do?
I think he's just probably just gonna save.
Thrifty.
I don't think he has time.
Ooh, both of them died, but I guess it's for the best. That was kind of interesting strategy, going fast, going hard. I guess it was just something that Starlight had in mind and was not anticipated.
I mean, it worked out pretty well. After that really hard push, the rest of the defending team were kind of just stuck on Heaven, and they're all just kind of stacking on Heaven instead of kind of diversifying their manpower and kind of spreading it apart so they can cover more area. So I think that might have been like one of the misplays that Starlight kind of did there.
Perhaps they were just anticipating because of the initial A rush. Maybe they were anticipating a B push instead, but they were just caught by surprise with yet another A rush.
It seems that Taka and friends is going to push A yet again.
Kevin gets the first blood this round. Kurema saves him from being killed by Kevin gets a second kill onto Segregator. The match has already begun. 2 men left, rotating from B side as A side gets full control by Take and friends.
Yeah, this is definitely not looking good for Starlight over here. 2 men only, and kind of very spread far
Spike
apart.
planted.
Whereas the mid push, mid might be coming in.
Yeah, Misery kind of shooting through smokes there, but not hitting any of his
Last
shots.
player standing.
Oh, the run and gun from Kurema, and he finds Missouri, who only has a sheriff at hand and no ammo as well.
Completely gunned down and at a gun disadvantage.
Well, going into the 4th round, we are seeing that currently Take and Friend does have slightly, I mean, I would say they have better guns in general and
That
the
goes
economy
there.
to back it up as well. So Starlight will have to figure something out. They do have the guns, but they need to play it safe because if they don't win this round, they might, you know, make the make the difference in their score a lot bigger.
Yeah, as we can all see, Tucker and Friends now have, all of them have full armor, but Starlight only has half armor. So I think that this match right now is kind of in favor toward Tucker and Friends. But we'll see how it goes.
And now going to the first time that Starlight is going in for a free execute. Race ult being used at the moment on line, trying to get a kill. Not quite getting anyone, but is able to scare off all the defending members.
And now Starlight has no choice but to go for the retake
Spike
here. They were all
planted.
completely pushed out of B side. And now they're just gonna have to hope for the best. But it seems that Tucky and Friends have the side pretty locked down.
Kurema with the 2 kills, you know, unexpected that he was able to catch both of them by surprise, you know, who was hiding just by the stairs.
And now the rest of Starlight team, all of them trying to push through market. Going out with the blind, got 1 kill.
Will cover.
Foss using the ult now, trying to get some information, does see Supit.
One enemy
Foss got
remaining.
another kill.
Well, Kevin, last man standing. He is forced to be reckoned with. He's one, but gets taken out by Faust. Faust now Reyna diffing Kevin.
That was a pretty quick take by Tucky and Friends onto side, but unfortunately, when it comes to gunplay, they just got outmatched.
A little bit, and like Starlight was able to like narrowly defuse the spike because like there was only like 0.47 seconds left.
Yeah, we see Wittman Wolf there was, I believe, was the only person holding on to that side, but he got out of there pretty quick, which is smart move on him, so then he can wait on his teammates and play off his teammates.
No, it's really nice to see these like very solid teams going up against each other, and it's very different from what we've seen so far.
Oh yeah.
Everyone like has kind of knows what they're supposed to do, and like there's very little mistakes being done here and there. This time it seems like friends are gonna go for a mid approach with no smoke, kind of like just dry peeking for contact at the very least for now. You can see the crosshair, like the placement as well. It seems like it's been activated. Thank you very much. Too many lasers, I would say, but maybe we can turn that off. We'll see. We'll leave that to the broadcasters to handle.
What, you don't like the show?
Well, I guess it's kind of nice to see. The execution Psycho might accidentally blind his Reyna, but Foz is ready with a Vandal.
Yeah, Foss got the angle locked down.
Very tight. I would say it would be better if he has an Odin instead. We'll
Yeah.
see. Considering that he might have to face off with 4 members.
Oh, they got blinded, but none of them pushed, which is surprising to see.
One to try and confuse the enemy. A very nice Cypher cage being used. Trying with the nice motivation. Cypher gets through but gets taken out. 2 men down already now in a 5v3 situation in favor of Taki and friends. Dog does get hit by some bullets and is not able to
30
get any
seconds left.
damage or maybe a little bit of damage to Kurema. And now it has to go for the retake as there's no one defending B side.
Yep, Tucky and Friends completely got B-side down now, and now they have also planted the spike. It seems that the rest of the defending team are just stuck at CT. They're not trying to push so hard because they were blocked by the Omen smoke.
Going the retake, gonna have to be slow and methodical. And there is a
Careful
lone
here.
Omen quite far away, trying to catch anyone by surprise. But unbeknownst to him, all 3 members of Starlight are currently in CT spawn.
Yep, they still don't want to push. They don't want to peek through that smoke because they know that who knows what might be on the other side of that smoke. But if they don't push soon,
He finds one, almost gets a second, but gets taken out. Both members of Starlight are low in HP. They might just consider just to save their guns and in the hope that they're not taken out. There was one person going to CT, but it seems like all of the members of Taki and Friends are just going to run over to their own spawn and secure yet another round.
That's a very methodical play here by Take and friends. They went through mid, they slowly checked every corner, and then they moved through B and just quickly got that site locked down.
Yeah, and they were also able to like. I mean, I think they made some footsteps on A short, and not only did they do that, they also used the blind. I think it was a very solid fake. You know, holding the members of Starlight who were defending A side, and then just go zooming through to B, catching them by surprise, going through market and all the way to B side.
And not to mention the Omen smoke really slowed them pretty hard. So even if they do want to retake, the defending team, Starlight was not willing to push through that smoke.
I think they already gave up on retaking the side because I believe the strategy there was to try and they would know that most of the defending, most of the attackers are on site. So I think it's just more like they're trying to deny the exits.
I mean, it's early on the round, so they can afford to maybe lose a couple of rounds in order to save their guns.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying this based off of like the way that they were moving. Like, it doesn't seem like they were setting up any utility to be used for a retake, and instead they were just playing slow and waiting for any enemies to be caught off guard. Now going into this round, again another slow approach by Take and friends, using some utility, trying not to waste too much of their utility while baiting off some of Starlight's utility. And although most of them, I mean, they did start on A side, but now they're rotating, leaving only their Kurema to
Make some noise?
Make some noise on A side and potentially holding off like the 3 members of Starlight, who is currently defending A side.
Yeah,
there he is, making some noise on A side. Not really finding anyone quite yet. Now falling back as most of the members of his teammates is
30
ready for a
seconds
B
left.
side execute. And I believe that Kurema might be just playing mid to catch anyone off guard during the rotate.
Yeah, it seems that their plan might be working a bit too flawlessly here. Most of the team has already rotated to A side, and now they have to slowly rotate back to B side, and B side is completely taken over by Take and friends, and they are already planting.
Market doors now closed, and Kevin might consider the push. Well, Kevin finds one, then finds a second, bullet, and Segura takes him out.
It seems
Last player
that we have Take's and friends Omen and Raze going for the flank here on the defending side.
Segura, the last man standing, does have the ult online, knows roughly where Kurema is, and is
You're
able to
probably
fight Kurema in a
afraid.
1v2 situation. Doesn't quite know where the other two are, but it's going to be very difficult for him. He does have the camera on site to somewhat support him, but he doesn't have enough information per se.
Yeah, this is a really risky push here if Segregator wants to go with it. It's a 2v1 situation, and this specific site here doesn't really give him a lot of advantages to help.
Oh,
Yikes.
A mistake there, I would believe, by Take and friends. Losing some guns in the process, running out a little bit too late and dying to the spike. I don't think that's a favorable situation for Take and friends.
I think they were still too wary of Segregator going at the back there, and maybe they just didn't want to, risk it.
Yeah, unfortunately, it cost them
Their
some
guns.
Yeah.
This goes here.
I'd rather keep the guns, honestly. They won't have time to defuse, so just keep the guns.
Oh, this is a
I
nice
think we've
spot.
seen Segura play Cypher before on the map Bind, and it's kind of nice to see how he's mixing up some orthodox setups as well as some less orthodox one. And it can be it can be nice that you're mixing things up. So
You gotta keep your enemies on your toes,
exactly. So it's gonna be difficult to anticipate what he said that's coming up.
Nowhere to run!
Dog pushing in with the flanks. Most of the members of Take friends are just prepared to take control of A side. Door is closed for now, and this might be a little weird that they're closing the door. I think they are trying to sort of isolate mid from A main, just in case they were going for a split push.
It seems that maybe they're not rotating, are they? No, I think they're going back to A.
I think they're going back to the short. This might be useful. Kurema gets a hit, but does get the kill instead on Dog. Psycho finds with a loop. Now they're gonna be a little bit confused as to what they're supposed to do. Gets the kill by Tomji. Psycho with the teleport.
One
Gets
enemy
behind.
remaining.
And now leaving with one man alive. Misery
No chance.
finds one. Can he find some more? 2 members
Spike
of Take and friends
planted.
are low. So if he can get at least the other 2, the round can be secured. Utility is still full. He hasn't used anything yet.
This is gonna be a hard retake for Misery right here. It's 1v4. Not only that, I think they have Take and friends have sight, pretty much covered here.
Exactly. But
Especially Kevin. Kevin has his sights right on Misery if Misery decides to push up.
there's 2 of them actually.
Dead.
Oh, but unfortunate for him, Crosshair was in the wrong place.
It's a kind of a weird strategy. Well, I guess it's not really that weird, but we know that Taka and friends really wanted to go for the A push. So they know that main is kind of like heavy fortified, so they decided to kind of snake around. We saw Dog kind of going for the flank, right? But it kind of didn't work out. I'm guessing he kind of whiffed his shots a bit.
I'm also not sure with what Starlight was doing, closing the door and like kind of separating the two areas, because usually, I mean, I can understand like it may be beneficial in certain scenarios to separate the two areas, but you know, it's not something that most people do, so I'm not quite sure what the intention behind that is.
Going for an A again, but we have Kurama here going around
Oh.
B, maybe trying to go for the flank.
Look at that Starlight pushing out mid.
Oh.
To find False. False is being a bit careful, you know, not being sure not to overextend, and it does go to his favor. Like Spike will be planted, and seems like Taka and friends will have full control.
Where was
on
the
inside.
defending team? The
Spike
defending team's
planted.
not in A anymore. They're all gone.
I mean, the defending team, if you saw earlier, they were just like pushing up mid, and I think it's due to the fact that they're on an eco round, and they were trying to you know catch them by surprise. We're seeing some stingers, some marshals, and I believe there's also there is one vandal that they took away from Kurema, so they might be able to utilize that to their advantage. You know, some utility. Oh, False gets taken out. Oh, some smoke kills so far.
I'm out of
and
stars.
this might actually be good, as they might be able to sort of trap the enemies
Last
inside.
player
Last man
standing.
sending out Poppy Psycho. Last
Oh.
man alive finds two. He's trying his best to try and defuse.
He might die here. Oh, he didn't die.
Oh no! Oh, Whiff and Loof! Whiff and Loof! Will he have time? Oh, barely! Half a second left to defuse a thrifty round. Expertly executed by Starlight.
Yeah, near the end of the round there, it kind of seems that the position of both teams kind of switch. It kind of seems that the attacking team is defending, and now the defending team is attacking.
Exactly, that was a bit confusing.
It was weird, and we can see here the move by Psycho. He tried to pull off something, but I feel like he was just a little too much to the left.
I believe so. I think it was a bit too quick, so his teleport wasn't as accurate as he would have liked. I mean, the problem is not really the teleport, it's just the fact that he whiffed a little bit on Whiff and Loof.
Oh yeah, that was pretty unfortunate.
Okay, looking at, again, it seems like Taka and friends do favor A side.
That's so weird.
This time Whiff and Loof doing it right, as what most people would do, breaking the door as quickly as possible just to deny any kind of isolation when it comes to gunfights. You know, making it a little bit more easier to defend as long as you have mid control, as we see.
I actually never
shots out
knew
right
that tactic. That's me as a noob talking here.
now. That's fine. You learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm.
See the dogs are pushed up, but gets taken by surprise by Kurema, and the rotation are coming in straight quickly to B, and unbeknownst to them, there's actually no one defending B, so if they go straight in, they might have, you know, some chance, but oh, they're trying something. Ah, Kurema takes out Foss. He does have the off, so this is...
Oh, Kurema's going.
Cardi in a 2v5 situation, Missouri finds Psycho, and Psycho is taken out, but
Spike
Kurema
down
finds
mid.
Missouri, who's low. They're going to A, and it might be the right choice, as Whiff and Loof is the only man alive and is currently on B side on market. A side will be taken. They're still
30
being a
seconds
bit
left.
careful about it, just in case there might, you know, Whiff and Loof might be sneaking around A side. Spike will be planted.
Spike
The safer
planted.
move for Whiff and Wolf here is probably to save. A 1v4. I don't see any chances of winning there. But hey, we'll see.
We did see Missouri trying it out before, and you know, to no avail. I mean, this was no longer, you know, Oyen Ganas. Like, if it was them, like, you know, we saw Missouri, you know, dissect them one by one, and you know, basically winning a 1v4. But you know, this is no Oyen Ganas. Now we're talking about the real deal. We're talking about Taki and friends,
Yep, Whiff and Wolf definitely going to save.
which is, I believe, is the smart.
It is the
decision.
best move to do at this point in time.
Right, but you know, you can see how Taka and friends, you know, have some level of respect. Like even though it's a 1v4, they're not hunting him, and they're still going in pairs, you know, making sure, you know, to show some respect, some degree of respect to a team who's also made it thus far.
Yeah, on Take and Friends side, I think this is a good example of like changing your plans on the fly. You can see that they have many plans when they're trying to go on B side at the secondary. They wanted to go through mid and then go to A through 3, but then we can see that Kurama wanted to go for that ult, right, and going backside, and they see that backside was open, so they're like, hey, change of plans, it's completely open, let's go.
Right. Yeah. It's kind of nice. It also shows like that they're communicating well. You know, making sure that they have a certain strategy being done, so everyone knows what exactly they need to be done before it is executed. And you know, that's a sign of a great team.
Not only that, the high level game sense as well.
It's not something that you can see, you know, any normal players nowadays. It's like these guys are really invested in the game and they understand how the game works.
Yeah, if you want like impressive fast gunfights, I don't think this is the match for you. But if you want like really technical, like a really technical match and very well thought out matches, I think like you should definitely watch this and take note of this.
Is a bit everywhere, not really quite sure what he was doing, but with him he does find it. Now some trades coming along, currently looking at a 4v3, making that a 3v3, kind of evened out. The spike is still in the hands of Taki and friends, and they are going to be rotating off to A site with the spike, and might be caught off guard by Dog. Dog does hear the footsteps, and decided to fall back. And he's not able to take him out, but Sumpit is able to get the trade. Spike will come down. Will activate her ult, now making it very difficult. Hurt is online, but he's not putting it down just quite yet. Top G Psycho is, you know, despite being aggressive, he does know how to play this sneaky, and I feel like this is what he's doing at the moment.
Yeah, if you noticed before, Top G Psycho was actually on B side, used his ult to kind of watch CT, to watch for anybody rotating to that side.
So I think like they kind of know what's going on CT. So
Top G Psycho might.
Gets taken by surprise by Top G. As I mentioned before, the last man alive, Foss, will be playing a bit safe just to ensure that the op maintains in their hands.
That is smart.
Yes, he's not really going for it. Just trying to fall back. Hope he gets out of range just in time and not get taken by surprise by anyone. Let's see if he gets taken up by Top G.
Oh.
Not quite, both whiffing their shot, and I guess it's fine.
Man, the beginnings of this round I think was pretty chaotic. Don't you think so? But then I kind of slowed down a bit. People like kind of thought calmly about this, and by people I mean the attacking team in particular.
I mean, Taika and friends, they do have some strategies up their sleeves, and I think that we've only seen the surface. Like I said before, they had a little bit of a warm-up earlier today going into this, so they understand the map a little bit better than Starlight. I'm not sure if Starlight did any practices on this map, so that might be the main reason why there's a difference in potential, if I may.
Yeah, it seems Astra has her ult. I'm wondering if she's gonna use it this round.
Astra might be able to utilize it for if it's gonna be like a B-side execute.
I'm not sure a retake's gonna happen here because you can see the defending team. There's quite a lot going on in heaven.
Quite an interestingly placed silent trap, and it's done its job. Has done his job very well, setting up cyber traps.
And I was wrong about the retake. I'm trying to shoot from under hell. Love to see that.
It can work, but it's not 100% effective.
Take your shots anyways, right? You're not really losing anything other than precision. Actually, that's losing quite a lot.
We're looking at an interesting 5v4 retake. Starlight does have 5 members, and they still have an op at hand. They do not, I mean, they still have some strong weapons, and even an Ares, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not something to be scoffed at, and things can happen.
And here's the Astra ult.
Looks like they're using it to isolate Hell. There are 2 members in Hell. Actually using the blind. Finds one, but Missouri ends most of them all with his own 3k, and the spike will have enough time to be defused.
I don't remember where this whole thing started. It all started in A, if I remember correctly, right? Yes.
It was quite
last round before the switch.
Like very aggressive execute on the A side, and I believe that Starlight was able to read the situation quite well, understanding what was going on, and like none of them died during the initial execution of the attack, so they were able to fall back with 5 men and utilize the Astra ult to isolate the gunfight to make it easier for the retake, as we saw just now.
I think the reason why Taka and friends took A site so easily is because usually you would peek the entrance of A main if anybody was coming through, but I believe nobody did that. They kind of all stuck onto heaven. Kind of like giving Take a chance, Taka and friends.
Going to this round, they're going to go in. Oh, a bit stuck. It's going to be a full-on execute. Foss and Missouri finds a kill each, and now Taka and friends are kind of, stuck in the situation. Foss with some finds a second, might find a third, tries his best, couldn't quite get it yet, and Missouri is there to back him up. got 3 kills because he did get the first opening
Switching
kill
sides.
during the initial execution. He fell back all the way to Boathouse, and he was actually able to make a lot of room for his own team, getting a lot of information. There's the first kill and the second, beautifully done by Foss. Amazing aim and trigger discipline.
Yeah, that went kind of fast. I didn't really catch what really happened there. All I knew is they went into B site and then suddenly a bunch of people died.
Yeah, I think it was thanks to Foss, because Foss was the main reason why the execute was basically halted.
Right, he got the 2K right back. Definitely.
Now going into the second half of this match, we're looking at 5-7 Starlight to Takia and Friends. And it can be interesting to see the difference in strategy. We've seen how Takia and Friends would play a bit more aggressive on defense. As we can see, Kurema is ready to make some noise on A main. But Starlight... Starlight is being a bit aggressive. But Takia and Friends, before this, they were quite fast, but I think they're changing it up, Again, I mean, they've never played each other in this format for now. At the very least, Starlight being on attack and Takia and Friends being on defense. So we will have to see what kind of approach they would take.
Yeah, Takia and Friends right now as a defender, they're being really, how would I say this, moderate. They're not kind of, trying to push it a bit. They're trying to not go over where they don't have to. So they're playing it very safe right now.
And they still have a minute left. They're going to be rotating off to B side. Dog making sure to put some stars just in time, not too early as to alert defending team, and utilities are being used. Execution has begun.
Now, as you can see, Takia and Friends are already on the rotate, trying to get to B side, but they already got blocked off by the Astra smoke.
See some kills already.
30 seconds left.
At 3v5 for the time being for the retake. Kurema still outside, and Gesu is able to catch Whiffle Loof off guard and now make that a 2v3 situation with the raise being fairly low, everyone else having some defense. Oh, getting tagged across with a wall bang.
Oh, look at the map. Dog is going for her. The knife.
Oh, okay. See, like, Dog has
One
information,
enemy remaining.
and he knows that the last person is on lane, and he will try and use his suck to confuse him.
Use the suck.
Use the wormhole, my apologies. Oh, gets wallbang randomly. Segregated with the game sense, finding him off guard.
Is that game sense or pure luck? We leave it up to you.
Let's take a look here. Ooh, that's one.
It's a clean
one
hit shot.
Gesu was just a little bit slow. If he was a little bit faster, he would have gotten a double kill. But he's done enough. He's done, good enough.
Yeah, but it's really a game of reflexes here.
Exactly. Again, we're looking at some strong, dominance by Foss from Missouri, as well as Kurema and Kevin. So these four men, will be the main fragger, even in this lobby.
Yeah, look at Kurema with his 15K. Real nice.
Currently one of the better ones. Oh, it seems like they're anticipating a Sova Dart, but not really seeing anything. Not yet, at the very least.
Yeah, it seems that Starlight is slowly creeping up through mid, kind of waiting, be cautious. They're not fully pushing to tree just yet.
I mean, currently the attacker does have the gun advantage.
There they are.
The fact that they won the previous round. So we will have to see, because they are trying to not be too aggressive, as to not lose a gun. But they already did. Kurema, with the nade, finds Missouri. Somehow, and Kurema might be able to catch one more off guard.
Ooh.
Looks like they couldn't get it, but both of them get taken out.
One was blinded and one was double peaked.
And there it is, leaving to the only man alive. I believe it is Missouri.
Guess who? Guess who?
Guess who? Guess who?
Guess who? It's Guess who?
No guns, only a classic. He's able to take out Foss. Will he be able to pick up a gun? He does get the bulldog. Not using it, not utilizing the bulldog. He doesn't know that he has it, and Dog is able to catch him, to basically take him out.
That is really unfortunate. If he would just switch to that bulldog, he might have gotten the kill there.
Yeah, bulldog, aim down sight, he might be able to actually win.
And it's definitely better than a classic at that range.
Definitely better than a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, there we go. Unfortunate for Gesu not being able to clutch that round, but now Starlight is able to even it up to a nice 7-7 going into round 15.
Now they all got guns. Well, most of them.
Well, I mean, Bulldog is not a gun to be scoffed at, and as a matter of fact, you see so much advantage to actually rocking a half armor.
Feeling
So they're
safe.
just trying to focus more on firepower rather than defense.
And the glass
Even
cannon.
Sumpit finds two, gets a third, but gets taken up by Missouri, but he's done enough. Missouri
Feeling safe.
going in, Kevin
charges.
trying to
Going in,
deny any
Kevin.
more push. And Missouri
Last
takes on
player
Kevin, but
standing.
gets traded out by Kurema. Now in a 1v3 situation, Dog, the last person alive, he doesn't have the spike, so what can he do? He still has a Phantom and full armor, as well as 2 stars, so he will have to utilize anything and everything that he can in order to win the gunfight.
It seems that Dog was lurking, but the rest of its team just died way too quickly.
Top
Ooh!
G Psycho!
Did you see that flick?
Oh my god, the flick! He wasn't even aware that Dog, was lurking.
That was instant.
That was instantaneous. You were right. You just saw him in the corner of his screen.
Yeah, let's see if we can see in the
replay.
replay here.
We didn't
Aww.
quite get the POV of Top G Psycho, but I think everyone knows that that was quite the hard flick.
That's the difference between one frame.
Exactly.
Starlight going for a nade push.
Now this might be more interesting depending on how fast they're setting the pace, because there's not quite a lot of members denying or defending A side. We see Kurema as usual getting some information on A main.
But it's only Kurema.
Yeah, but I mean, Raze has enough firepower to be able to stop an entire team if they were to go to a choke point. So I think it's an okay gamble.
I suppose that is true. But Raze is going and falling back into heaven, getting some backup from Gesu.
Oops, Sagari was able to take out Top G Psycho. The main aimer, I would say, one of the hard flickers, is now out of the lobby for the time being.
They gotta get him out early, man. Or
Yeah.
else
Or they
hell
whatever
to
happened
pay.
last
Yeah.
round. Yeah, we don't want that to happen again at the very least. That's what Starlight is saying,
Yeah.
Say no to Top G Psycho.
It's like, no, dude, he's too good. Get rid of him.
But I mean, they've only taken Top G Psycho. They have yet to take out Kurema and Kevin. Like,
The
especially
the
Kurema.
top dogs, basically.
Top dogs,
the
yeah.
higher frag is.
I guess they're trying to tone it down, playing it slow. It is still a 5v4 scenario in favor of
I know
Starlight.
exactly.
And the Cypher ult will be used, positions will be exposed, and they would see that there's a lot of members on A side,
30
so
seconds
they will
left.
have to go for the B execute, and they know that there's only a kill play left. Utility will be a problem. They will have to try and deny Sumpit Boy any firepower. He is stuck, he can't do anything. Spike will be defused, he is stuck in the corner.
And the spike is planted maybe
everyone
with
knows
10
where he
seconds
is.
to spare.
One enemy remaining.
Has been alive. Gesu, is he able to do anything? 1v4 situation. We've never seen Gesu clutch, but who knows? This might be the moment for Gesu.
I don't know. This is a pretty hard one.
Might get swinged by Reina. Reina swings him and gets him. Gesu gets taken out by Faust.
Completely double pick from far away.
Already going back to an even 8-8 going into the second map Ascent. Starlight and Takev and friends are really, pushing each other to the limit.
You know, at first, last round, for the last round, I thought this was gonna be the slowest round Starlight's gonna go for, because they're going pretty slow. They're going pretty cautiously. Taking it maybe inch by inch, and then all of a sudden, the Cypher ult.
Exactly. The Cypher ult exposes a lot of information, giving them,
It gave them no choice but to move because their positions is already, revealed.
Exactly, knowing where to go and what to attack, especially when in that 5v4 situation, or 5v3 if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, 5v4, it is a 5v4. Basically really gave them the upper hand. Finishing with 4 men still alive.
It seems like it's not a very good situation for Taki and friends gun-wise. They're all rocking Marshalls except for one going with a classic, while the other team are all Vandals and Phantoms.
Well, if I were in their situation, what I would advise them to do is to try and, group up together and try and win. Either take them by surprise, take, 3v1s, 2v1s, and try and steal the guns away, and that might actually give them a chance to actually win the round.
That might level the playing field just by the tiniest bit.
Exactly, but we will have to see what kind of strategy Taki and friends are rocking. It seems like they are not moving at all, and this is not a glitch, guys. They are genuinely just not doing anything. It seems like they're trying to play time, which is a bit awkward, seeing that they have the guns. I'm not sure if they're just respecting the enemy team, or maybe they're discussing some strats.
Maybe I think they're trying to psych out the enemy team. Make them wonder a bit,
30
maybe make
seconds
them
left.
mess up.
maybe they're trying to force him to push out, and the execution has begun onto B side. Sumpit Boy, the only person on B side, and not even on side, letting the side, free for the taking.
And then going for the plant here by Segregator with 14 seconds to spare.
Spike planted.
And the entire team has the site locked down, completely taken. Kurama got the kill onto Foss.
Looks like things are happening left and right. Attacking the flank, still have 3 men standing, make that 2, and now it's a
enemy
2v2.
2v1.
And Kevin is not able to clutch it as Dog sneaks up from behind and takes out Kevin.
A
little
team ace. Now, this was a pretty weird round.
I would say the starting was a bit confusing, but I mean, in general, you would expect Take and Friends to be able to take that round, or rather, you would expect you expect Starlight to take the round due to the fact that they're taking their time and having the gun advantage. What I wasn't expecting is the fact that they won only by slight margin. Losing like 3 men in that round
There.
is gonna be quite difficult for them to recover from moving forward.
The only thing that I found strange is like waiting for such a long time, before moving in. But I guess that kind of works too, especially if you have the guns. The enemy team would definitely be kind of, scared to move out.
Yeah, maybe the point was to try and spread them apart because, like I said, one of the more common strategies, if you're on, a bonus round, a force buy round, or just a save round. Sorry, yeah, I'm mixing them up. If you're in a save round, the common strategy is to bunch up together to take the enemy by surprise. But I think by waiting it out, it forces them to spread apart, to ensure that they're able to have map control over the entire thing.
Nevertheless, the scoreboard right now says 9-8. They're pretty neck and neck.
They're still neck and neck despite that round.
Yeah.
And the guns, like you said, there's no disparity in terms of the guns that they have. It's just that Tekken and Friends are just slightly below in terms of economy.
And they're all pretty equal right now.
Firepower-wise, they're all pretty much the same.
Mm-hmm.
It would really fall down to what kind of strategy that they would use.
Obscuring
Like
fish
the execution's
concealment.
happening again. Friends is similar to before. I think the skills are push. Fast finds Sumpit Boy. Time goes in. Oh my god, a lot of
Player
trades.
standing.
And Kurama
Spike planted.
is not able to shoot the ult. Now leaving Gesu in a 1v4 scenario, 1v5 scenario, and Wiffaloof takes out Gesu. Gesu can't really do anything.
Yep, completely
Just
outgunned,
let them try
outmatched.
to catch me.
I think I don't know how to say this. I believe one of the major mistakes here is the fact that Take and Friends were just not ready for the execute. Everyone was just taken by surprise, and the surgical approach by Starlight was able to, pierce through the defense. It wasn't a great defense to begin with, but they get in nice and deep into the site, plant the spike, and then is able to defend very well.
It was such a surprise that even I missed it. I was completely lost there.
A lot of things were happening, so even for me it was a bit confusing. Oh, guess who was able to find Missouri using the Sovar? Dog is able to attack it, and Fouls gets Top G Psycho. Top G Psycho, one of the scarier players in the lobby currently, is now out of the lobby as well.
Deploying drone.
But Kurema is also still alive, so there's nothing to scoff at. He does have a sheriff at hand, but who knows, he might be able to do something.
It seems that Starlight is probably going to get the site here because everybody else is either dead or not on near site yet.
Dog is able to find Kurema now, leaving Take and Friends in a 2v4 situation for a retake without any guns but sheriff.
Revealing
So,
area.
it's gonna be a bit difficult. I'm pretty sure they're not expecting to win any round for the time being.
Yeah, it's all up to Sumpit and Gesu now. But Sumpit Boy
Last
does have
player
his ult, but
standing.
I highly doubt he's going to use it this time.
I don't think he should use it. Fouls ending the round. Getting some eco frags, but 3k nonetheless.
Now we're moving on to the next round. But before that, let's look at the replay. Nice.
That was some quick flick by Foss, catching Top G Psycho just in the nick of time, and Foss ending the round with a
There.
3k.
There.
Currently, we are seeing a very similar situation as to the round 3 rounds ago, seeing that Take and Friends just recovered from
There.
an eco round. So now they were neck and neck, but not anymore in terms of the score. But now both firepower are about the same. Ability-wise, we will have to see who has the better setup.
Yep.
Contact, Kevin is now out of the lobby. That was a nice quick pick. And guess who falls back just in case. Instead, Raider finds
I know
Kurema.
exactly
Now
where
this,
you are.
the Cypher ult will be used. More information will be leaked. And they just basically have to react accordingly to find the best site to execute. And it seems like they've chosen to execute on A site.
It seems like that's the best move because the only person there right now is Gesu.
Nova ult being used.
Gesu has been completely overwhelmed, but got 1 kill onto Foss.
Oh,
And he's still alive.
somehow still alive. He
Spike
needs to
planted.
support his team. Exposing. Oh, but Whiffenloof. Whiffenloof's able to find Top G Psycho despite being tagged.
Take flight.
Getsu goes in for some support, going for the recon. Not really getting much information out of it except for the fact that there is a Sova on a main.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh.
Gets taken by Spike by Dog on the last man standing. Missouri
Completely flat.
finds him and takes him out.
That was an interesting match.
Match
I was kind of
point.
lost on that too. A lot of things happened there, and I kind of forgot.
Well, at the very least, what we know happened was the fact that they were, trying to feint out some executes on mid or whatever, and basically after getting 2 kills on mid, they basically activated, actually not on mid, on B main, how he was able to, Segredo was able to take out Kurema, uses the ult, and actually uses the information that they get from that to decide to execute on A side. As
Right.
you saw earlier, they were kind of just huddled up in their spawn, so they can choose where to side they want. They can go to A, they can go to B, but for some reason they decided to go to A, and it worked out, so I guess it's fine.
Yeah, and only that, Starlight were kind of going for quick peeks, not trying to be too aggressive, just taking what they can get.
Right, but now Starlight is in match point 12-8. If they can secure this, I mean, Taki and friends, most of them are in half armor, and Foss does have the op at hand. And ooh, seems like Taki and friends have pushed out pretty far. And Kurema finds 2, finds 3, and now Missouri trades them
Spike
out.
down,
And they don't
attacker
know
spawn.
that Kevin is also close by for the trade.
I have the spike.
Missouri grabs the spike and runs away. Dog doesn't quite have any information. I don't think he knows that Top G Psycho, so he's just checking just in case. But Top G Psycho's not looking! Oh! And Dog finds Top G Psycho! Oh my god, Top G Psycho, what are you doing? You have to stay focused if you're out in the open.
Starlight might have a chance here. They're
want
slowly
to
creeping
find
up to B side. It seems that nobody is on B side, and the Astra ult is kind of denying any push from the defending team.
Right, so Sumpit Boy will find it. Will find himself in
30
a tough
seconds
situation,
left.
not really knowing what's going on. But the spike will be able to get onto site, and we shall see if they're able to defend the spike. Oh no! Enemy Killjoy using the ult, putting them in a very tough position, having to back off to Boathouse. Dog will have to use some of his Astra stars. He does have 3. He will have to use them.
One enemy
Try
remaining.
win Kevin.
And they're caught. No.
Oh, get some information, whiff some shots. Finds, not able to find anything as Ara Kevin shuts down Dog. And we're going to round 22.
Taki
As
and-
Taki and friends
Yeah.
are still in the game.
Taki and friends are holding on very well, despite everything that's going on.
And it's all thanks to Kurema. Kurema and, if I'm not mistaken, was Foss, I think, like how they went all the way up to, not Foss, my apologies, Kurema and Kevin, both pushed up all the way to spawn and actually finding 3 kills. Like the swing by Kurema was a bit risky, but weakening the firepower, like taking out one of the main players was basically one of the most important things that he could have done.
Yeah, and let's not forget Sumpit Boy's ult at B side over there, pushing all the attacking team onto Boathouse. Very great play.
Very crucial ult.
Seems
With
that's
the boost, get some information off of A main. And Kurema is also pushing out as he usually does, throwing a nade quite deep in and really pushing Taki and friends far back. Or rather, sorry,
Starlight.
Starlight far back.
yeah, really far back. But it seems that the defending team are not going to chase them. Instead, they're just going to stay in their side. They don't have to push hard.
I mean, as the defending team, they need to play off of play defensively and play off of the tempo of the attacker. So, if by not aggressing, they're basically not allowing Taki to control much of the momentum of the round.
Right. But Starlight, it's going pretty slow.
I mean, I think both sides are just like weighing in their decisions, making sure that they can end this round as fast as possible for Starlight, or be able to take one more round for Taki and friends. So both teams are trying their best to not make any mistakes.
It seems that Starlight might be going for mid here. They try to look for intel beforehand before moving in, and it seems that
30
mid is
seconds
completely
left.
empty and safe for the taking.
Utility being used, a lot of smoke, not really seeing anything.
Segregator's probably gonna die.
Find one. Gets the spike.
Ooh.
Able to run. Oh!
Oh!
Enemy
Two
remaining.
more gets taken out, but that is enough. Starlight has one member left and gets taken out by Kevin.
Just like everyone else.
You know that Raze ult might not have lived up to Kurama's ult from previous games, but it still did pretty well. It did its job. 2K.
He barely missed onto Wiffenloof, but I guess it's as you said. It was kind of I guess Starlight kind of fumbled there. Like they did a very nice execute going through mid, getting all the way to market, but I think they were just being a little bit too greedy, going a bit too fast, and missing Kurema that was hiding in a very tight corner.
Oh yeah. And not only Karema, but the other person who was hiding in the I don't remember who it was, but I think it was Sumpit Boy, who was like hiding and then caught people going to market really off guard.
Oh my god, a lot of information
They
being
will
exposed.
come.
Trying to get some kills, but gets taken out. Both Reynas are now out of the game. 2v4 situation, Segregated going for the plan. This might be it. 4v2 situation and advantage for Starlight. This might be the last round. Utility being used, Sumpit Boy and Gesu will have to try their best to keep the dream alive.
Yeah, but they're both kind of stuck behind the Astra
Player
smoke.
standing.
Oh no, now the last one alive, Sumpit Boy gets some damage from stray bullets.
Come on, Summit Boy, it's all or nothing
He's
now.
not using his utility though. Finds one kill. Might get another, but he cannot as Misery takes him out.
That's the match, folks.
Oh, it seems like we will definitely go into map 4 because as we see, both teams are now 1 each. Oh, this is going to be tiring. This is
Yeah.
going to be the first time that we're seeing more than 2 maps as we've seen before. All the games against ONG were 0-2. And this is the first time that we'll be going to map 3, and not only to map 3, since this is a best of 5, we are definitely seeing a map 4.
We have to stay up late.
We have to say a little bit later. For
I want to
tonight.
go to sleep, man.
I mean, it's the same for me. But we have to keep the spirit alive. These players are sacrificing their time, their effort, and their talent to show who's the best, and we shall stay with them all the way till the end.
And as gamers, we don't sleep early. It's not
Yeah.
what we do.
It's not what we do. Oh my god, like a gamer sleeping early? That's not what we do.
No, never.
Anyways, so that is it for the second round of Starlight versus Taki and Friends. It seems like a lot of things happen, but we will be getting ready for the third map. We will be seeing you again in about 10 minutes. So stay tuned. I'm Saiful,
I'm Amir.
and we'll be seeing you again after this.
Bye. Why is the replay on?
He's testing something.
Shut up.
All right, welcome back, and we are still in Nexus Esports 2023, looking at the finals for Valorant, and still Starlight versus Taki and friends going to the third map. And we forgot to tell this, but the third map will be in Bind. So let's head on over to the match. Right now, already in the character select. Now, what are your thoughts on this? Because we've seen Starlight playing on this map, but we've never seen Taki and friends.
I'm not really sure what to say about this. It seems that Team Starlight over here, it got a Reyna, and only that, a Killjoy, Sky, Raze, and an Astra. I'm really wanting to see what they'll do with the Astra ults and the Killjoy ults around and Bind here. And let's see what they got here on the opposite team. We got a Cypher, Sky, also got Brim. I'm also really interested to see how they're going to play with Brim here.
Yeah, we haven't seen any Brims thus far. And one thing that I would like to point out is before this, when we saw Starlight playing this map, Segregator was actually playing Cypher. So, but now, he's locked into Killjoy.
I saw Deadlock for a second there. I really had my hopes up. Maybe we might get a chance to see Deadlock, but maybe not.
Maybe not, but we are seeing the rest of the members playing what I believe are the same agents. You know, Astra, Raze, you know, as well as Reyna and Sky.
Select your agent.
But Taki and friends are taking their time. Oh, we might see a Viper. Oh, no. I guess they're still going for Brimstone. And as well, the same thing going for the double duelist setup. We're seeing a lot of double duelist composition.
Yeah, it seems that... Oh, hi. It's us again. It seems
Yeah,
that...
it's us again. So I think they're all relocked in. And right now, all we have to do is just see, you know, how the addition of Killjoy will play a role in their setups. Will he still be playing on B side, or perhaps maybe he will be playing on A side instead, and you know, have a different defensive setup.
Yeah, and starting up as a defending team really helps out with that, you know.
As it'll be interesting for us to watch. Kurema is still on the Raze, so it might be interesting to see, you know, how he will play Raze on a map like Bind, because Bind is a map that's, you know, very fun to play Raze on.
Yeah, not to mention the TPs.
The minor changes that was done on Bind before, I'm pretty sure most people are already well adapted, especially with, you know, triple being made bigger, you know, having more room to play around on defense and on offense, if I may. Like getting out of, you know, in the shower area is actually quite fun to play around.
Well, that's good you told me that, because I didn't even know Bind did change at all.
I guess that's a little fun little trivia for you.
Yeah, when was this change? How long have I not played this game before?
Taki and friends now being very quiet on the, you know, making the push onto Fountain, and he might be met with Foss, and Foss gets taken out, but Missouri is playing very quiet, not sure, not able to find, oh, he does find one, gets taken out, and now it's a 3v4 scenario with the execute, still 1 man alive, Segregator still backside. Taki is able to take out Segregator now, 2v4 scenario with the retake coming in all from CT.
I think like Taki and friends already took site and they already planted, but I think the main reason as to why is Foss. I think the defending team who were holding B side, I think they just pushed up too far ahead and way too early.
Yeah, a little over-aggression, if I may.
Yeah, Foss died really early there because they pushed up and met with like what, 5 barrels.
Last player standing.
And there it is. The first round goes to Taki and friends with their, I would say, kind of fast approach in taking B site.
I don't think it's more of a fast approach. I think it's more of the defending team being a bit careless, pushing way too hard where they didn't have to, and then kind of dying early on.
Yeah, I guess I would have to agree, because we saw that they didn't have to push out, they didn't have the information, but yet they chose to take the risk. And unfortunately for, if I'm not mistaken,
It was Foss.
sorry, Foss.
It was Foss and Misery.
Yeah, Foss and Misery. Foss was taken in by surprise as he was trying to approach, you know, Fountain.
And I find it funny that Misery's dead body kind of teleported through the TP as they died.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
There.
I wonder if they'll have more maps with teleports. Like,
That would be fun.
yeah, that would be a lot more interesting to play around. Shotguns are being created. It might be able to deter the enemies from actually pushing any further. More utilities will be used, but there isn't actually quite a commitment from Taki and friends when it comes to, oh, a little self flash here by Top G Psycho.
Feeling
Yeah, it
safe.
seems that maybe they just want to have mid and they don't want anybody to push from mid, and instead they're gonna push through mid into A instead.
I mean, I'm pretty sure like the shotgun, the presence of the shotgun kind of deterred their efforts in pushing. But unbeknownst to them, there are more shotguns here. And there you go, with the Loof gets the shot onto Top G Psycho. 2 shotguns holding lamps. I don't think they'll be able to push out U-Haul. Some footsteps. Oh, there we go. Some trades coming along. Kurema. Very nice controlled shots
One
on the
enemy
Spectre,
remaining.
even at long range. The last guy alive, currently Kurema. Will he make a difference in this 1v2 scenario? He's not able to do that quite enough as Missouri takes him out.
Yeah, though, Take and friends, at first they wanted to go for that mid push toward Hookah, but what was it? They got really deterred by, I think it was the smoke. And only that, as he said before, the shotgun. So they really had to change their strategy midway and kind of fall towards A instead.
I guess Take and friends were kind of like, you know, not prepared for the level of, or the amount of shotgun that was present in that round.
Definitely not.
Yeah, there was so many shotguns left and right, and it actually allowed them to take the lead, or rather, I mean, take the lead money-wise, because you know, everyone knows that losing second round is kind of dangerous.
Oh yeah, and only that, I thought that Top G Psycho's whiff in, I think it was,
U-Haul.
what was it? U-Haul was really
Yeah.
unfortunate there.
I don't think he should have lost there.
Yeah, he was pretty close. He had like a shorty.
Oh my god, losing the gun. It was the Sheriff against the Vandal, and the Sheriff won instead, so
I mean, if
that's
you're good enough.
quite unfortunate.
If you're good enough.
Barely taking any damage as well. I mean, it's the Reyna is the only one that's low, and they also have a Sky to help heal. And if Reyna chooses to do so, she can also heal off of her next kill if she gets one.
Yeah, it seems like all of the defending team is stuck on A with only the Killjoy on B side, which is where exactly the rest of the attacker team is going.
Well, they are going a little bit slow. There is no contact from any Killjoy utility quite yet, and Missouri is kind of on standby. Raisne coming in, trying to clear some corners. The Killjoy turret is now offline, and some shots are being, you know, traded off back and forth. And Segredo will be ready for them with the shotgun, welcoming them with open arms, if I may.
Yep, Tucker and friends still not willing to go through and hop into sight, and that slight bit of hesitation given enough time for the
30
defending
seconds
team
left.
to rotate to B site.
Seems like Kevin, you know, the one who's very sharp with his aim, is already going all the way back.
Which is happening right now.
Shotgun from the Segregator, finds one. Maya finds a second as well as a spike.
Spike down.
Third person coming in, not being able to quite take them out.
One
Try his
enemy
best to
remaining.
plant the spike,
Spike planted.
but gets taken out. And the spike will be easily defused by Team Starlight.
I think Team Starlight just had the better shots there.
I would say it's just like they had better firepower. I mean, it's quite unfortunate because the Sheriff isn't really built, in my opinion, at the very least, for any mid-range fights. You can either spam it at very close range or take very controlled shots at very long range, because that's where the power of the Sheriff really shines. And in those mid-range, you know, gunfights, I don't think they're able to put themselves in an advantageous position to be able to counter, especially not a shotgun.
But now they're able to level the playing field a bit, and now they have somewhat equal guns.
Here.
Well, both teams have enough money. With Starlight has have good guns and some extra money to spare, and they also still have the shotgun. The shotgun will be the wild card for now. It seems like Take and friends are doing the similar strategy of hiding in, behind as far as they can first, before catching any enemies are pushing off guard, and as we can see right now.
I know there's being cautious, but maybe that's just being overly cautious in my opinion.
Maybe that's just the strategy that both teams are surprisingly actually going for. Oh, the
Feeling
dog
safe.
not actually being getting the bite onto Foss, who's able to now reposition fairly well. Foss is just waiting for any execution to begin. This blind can be and will be very powerful, you know, in favor of the defending team if Take and friends decides to push in.
Yeah, and it seems like he probably has to wait for a while.
Unfortunately, it's already been a long game and going to the third map. And unfortunately for us, I guess they are going to be playing very slow and methodical as well. You know, it seems like both sides, especially the attacking team, are scaling up bit by bit and not really trying to commit unless they feel confident in doing
Oh, but
so.
it seems that they are trying to do
30
some moves
seconds
right now. Take and friends decided to use the teleport, and now everybody knows that they're probably going to go for A site.
Brimstone all being used on U-Haul. Oh, is actually able to get Dog.
Dog
and
almost
some
lived.
shots.
I have the spike.
Now in a 3v3 situation, not much time. The spike will be planted, hopefully,
10
with some
seconds
cover
Planted.
from Showers. Yuhal with a loof. Some fights, oh, but not quite getting it. Kurema actually wins the gunfight. Now in a 2v3 scenario, will Starlight be able to make this happen?
Foss is being very cautious, looking at every corner. And got the kill onto
Foss
Something Boy,
able
looking
to
through
I
Showers.
think he will have enough
Player
time.
standing.
And got
Oh my
killed from
God,
U-Haul.
Segregator stuck in a very tight spot. He won't be able to defuse as he's being watched from two corners. U-Haul as well as Showers. Kurema
One
might not
enemy
be able
remaining.
to find it in time, and Segregator will not have enough time as well to defuse the spike as he runs away and cower in the safety of Hookah.
Now that was an interesting move. It seems that only some people were holding on to A while the others were try playing around B, I believe. But then they decided to completely TP.
I guess, I mean, that's the beauty of the map such as Mine, where like you have a lot of options for rotation. Like you can go to A and you can go to B as well. Both sides have some teleport that allows for instant teleportation, which gives people who are not closer to the middle of sight any advantage, or rather in a position where it's going to be a bit more difficult to rotate.
That was a good strategy on Take and Friends' part.
The round's already starting, and this time is going to be a very quick execute onto Hookah, I believe, or rather a fairly quick scaling up and positioning themselves to try and take control, potentially going to B side. We've talked about this before. The setup that they use to deny any push. Before this, they were using Cypher, and now they're using Killjoy. Despite the difference in agent, meaning like they now they don't have any Cypher cage to work with. But it seems like Killjoy is still, you know, able to effectively utilize. Oh no, Misery being a bit careless going into Garden, gives himself away to Kevin. Raise ult being used, able to fight Segregator, but Foss trades it in. But Kevin denies Foss of using the ult, and Kevin uses an ult of his own. Now in a 2v4 situation for the retake, both members of Starlight coming in from CT.
Yeah,
Psycho does have some util left, but is down to 6 HP. Will ensure that he uses his flash for the sake of the team.
it seems that Starlight kind of was stuck at CT, but now they're slowly pushing up. But some people got a kill on with Hoof, but Dog also traded on some
My
boy.
ult's ready.
And easy 2 kills, trying to go for the tap.
One enemy
Even
remaining.
finds a 3rd kill, but there's not enough time, and Kevin is able to catch him off guard by hiding all the way up in Hookah.
Now that was one chaotic game. Like I'm not really even sure what to say about that because so many things happened. But it seems that if I remember correctly, it seems that the attacking team was kind of waiting on Hookah. Maybe they're just waiting for a chance to strike, and then kind of use that momentum or that element of surprise at least to kind of go full on onto B site.
Well, all in all,
Let's
it
see
was
now.
a very slow approach at the very beginning, but then it went full on fast. One might say that the strategy that they're using is fairly similar to what you would see in CSGO.
Oh, what's going on here?
Oh, Bucky finds two.
Oh!
Judge finds 4, tries to go for the ace but misses. And it's been cleaned up by Top D Psycho. My apologies, I said the Bucky, but that judge round was kind of crucial. Let's watch that again. Very beautifully played by Kurema. Gets his first, gets a 2nd and 3rd. Goes for the 4th as well. Straight to the head. Tries to get another gun, but it was a little bit too greedy, putting himself in a vulnerable position. But that it doesn't matter anymore.
was spicy, dude. And talking about being too greedy, I think the defending team was being a bit too greedy as well. They pushed up through what was it?
B main.
Yeah.
All the way from B main going up till market. And I mean, it was a big gamble, but it was well worth it. I mean, it was Kurema. We've talked about how Kurema is very aggressive, and we are seeing it happen yet again. And this time, you know, being of value, a huge value, if I may, to the team.
I think it's just a case of being at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, and it was fortunate for him as well.
Yeah, and not only right place, right time, but also right gun. If he had something else other than that judge, I'm pretty sure he would have died immediately.
Seems like the approach on B main is halted thanks to the Skya ult, pushing them back a little bit, informing most of the defenders that, you know, a lot of people are kind of hiding on B lobby, or rather B main.
I've got
Neither
your
side
trail.
seems to be wanting to do anything.
Counter Sky ult is being used. Smoke coming along as well, using the Astra
Astra
ult to
ult.
deny. Something to the shotgun. Secretary still has the shotgun but gets taken out by Stupid Boy. Now the spike will be planted. Starlight has enough members to control B side. There's still three members left. Missouri trying to deny any more push, but their locations are exposed. Raze using her ult, trying to find people with a loof. Throws a random shot, not hitting anyone, not quite yet. It's gonna be a difficult flash out.
Yes.
To deny trade by trade, 2v3, now make that a 2v2. Last man alive gets swing by Kevin from the side, and that's yet another round for Take and friends.
That was a really good side take on Take and Friends' part, and only that, they really used their util to keep the defending side stuck onto CT, not being able to move. So that gave them enough time not only to plant, but also reposition, and again, the right places to basically get all the kills they needed.
Yeah, that's one of the weaknesses, and I think this is why they're deciding to choose or to execute on B-side. It's because B-side is actually one of the more difficult maps, difficult sites to retake. Seeing that if you're coming in from CT spawn, there's only two places that you can come from,
Right.
and that's CT or elbow. And not to mention that elbow is kind of connected to CT as well.
So as long as you block off those choke points, which is exactly what the Grim did, then not only the Grim, but also the Cypher, if you cover those choke points, then that's it. You can't really move that
Yeah,
far.
exactly. It kind of forces you to kind of try or attempt a flank in order to get some more leverage if you want.
How about that? Take way too much time.
Yeah, that is very risky as well. It means that you would have to invest in a push from A side early on to be able to catch them off guard just in time.
Okay.
Like they're gonna go for some very slow executes yet again. Whiffin with the judge this time as well. This is something that you mainly see once you get to a certain level where, you know, using shotguns is a more commonplace.
But it seems that Take and Friends here, maybe they want to go on to Hookah, but completely got pushed off by the Astra smoke.
I don't think I would push that either. You know, hearing that shotgun, you know, it's enough. Knowing that it's a very tight spot, and they don't know this yet, but there's technically two judges in there, and it's never a good idea. Oh, whiffing the shot! Oh, but not being able to dodge. Oh, the executes come in. Molly being used to deny any push from CT, and the spike will be planted. And now, Starlight will have to play in the palm of Take and Friends, as now the shotguns will not be advantageous for them for the retake in these big areas. Shotgun being used by Kevin as well.
Yep, Starlight is having a really hard time getting into sight. They kind of, again, stuck onto CC. I'm just saying, Take and Friends are really good at holding sight. Oh, shot through wall!
Very well placed crosshair, just clicks on them and he's dead.
How did he know?
Last man alive, Missouri is not able to kill it as Kevin catches him by surprise with yet another shotgun.
I'm surprised. Take and Friends only lost one person. That's a raise.
I kill them.
I think, how to say this, Kevin kind of caught on to what's going on. Like, they know that the shotgun exists, the presence of the shotgun. Wait, was it Kevin? No, yeah, Kevin.
Yeah,
like,
Kevin was there, but not only that, Top G Cycle was also there.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Kevin kind of caught on that these, in eco rounds, the enemy team, in this case Starlight, will start using shotguns, and that's why he also chose to pick up the shotgun that was dropped in order to put himself in an advantageous position. You know, if it's close range and both people are having shotgun, you have a, you know, you can fare better basically.
Yeah, perhaps shotgun is really the gun for this map, considering how many corners there are, and only that, tight spaces.
Go get him.
Kurema might be caught off guard by Foss, and there it is, Foss even being able to heal up as if nothing happened. And he's safe, no one to trade, even getting some backup just in case to fall back without getting picked off himself.
By the looks of it, some of Take and Friends' teammates here are rotating towards B, but the spike is really far away, so that means their teammates have to hold the B side for quite a while.
Ooh, Kevin now having a kill of his own, now even activating the Reyna ult. Trying his best to clear out sight. He's able to determine that there's not quite anyone on Hookah. The spike will be planted. they decided to let go of elbow control, and that kind of backfired a little bit, as now Starlight does have a little bit more leverage to take control of elbow.
But they can't do anything if they don't get to site. They're kind of stuck onto CT yet again.
Hot one.
Alright, Sumpit Boy getting caught being detained by the ulti.
One enemy remaining.
Kevin is in a good position to try and catch him by surprise, but Top D Psycho is able to blind whiff and even kill him in the process.
Not only was he completely surrounded, he also got blind. So there's not much he can do at that point.
Taka and friends are yet again showing some dominance. Now this is a bit unfortunate, because I would expect Starlight to be a little bit better on this map, because, you know, unlike before, they've played on this map, and I would expect them to be a little more aware of the kind of corners and angles that exist on this map. But unfortunately, it's not exactly showing up to be the case.
Yeah, and it seems to me that on defending side at least, Starlight should have the better chance, not only because of Killjoy, but also because of Astra, because of her stars. But that just doesn't seem to be the case.
I mean, Brimstone is also a solid agent to be played on this map. I mean, someone like Viper and Harbor is going to be a bit weird to be playing this map, because it covers a little too much and actually allows, you know, if you're attacking at the very least, it allows the defender to be able to control certain areas better, which may cause it to backfire. Which is why Brimstone and Astra are usually the main picks of controllers on this map.
Grim going for an ult,
Bomb by
ulting U-Haul, but seems to be getting no one.
Looks like
There.
he knows that there is a person hiding in showers, but they were not expecting the two other members flanking from a main. Segregator going in. Oh, gets shot through the smoke. Rema gets a headshot onto Segregator. Quite unexpected. Top G Psycho being very wary of the flank that's coming in, but he's not aware that there's actually three members. So one swing gets a second. Oh, he was lucky. There's still one more, but he doesn't know it, and he might be caught off guard. He does expose himself,
No.
but he's better. Gets a third kill, and that is it. Kurema with the last kill. A flawless round for Team Take and friends.
I believe that's definitely Top D Psycho's top play right there.
Yeah, definitely. You know, it's like currently
That's a one. That's a two. And
The
then waiting for the
flicks.
third one. There it is.
He barely had to move his crosshair, but his game sense was in his favor, knowing that there was a third coming in just at the right time and not get taken out by surprise.
You could call it game sense, you could call it luck, but either way, he got 3 kills, so what does it matter?
Yes, this should do.
Now moving on to the next round.
Take and friends are doing a very similar approach this time, still hiding behind Fountain, just in case, you know, waiting for any push. And just like the previous round, it's not really being the bait is not caught, it's not taken by Starlight.
I've got your trail.
It looks like the Sky Ult will be used. Position will be exposed. Shotgun will not be enough, as there's just too much range. Trades coming in back and forth. The B side is now in control of Take and friends. Faust will use his ult to try and take control, but Top D Psycho with the flash takes out Faust, rendering the ult useless. And now Top D Psycho is playing with his team, falling back. It does have another flash to utilize. Kurema in a very close position, very nice angle to utilize the shotgun.
And Brimstone is doing a really good job on deterring, and not only that, increasing the amount of time the attacking team has, not only because of his smokes, but also his molly there, really holding down the choke points, making sure that the defending team can't get into CT at all.
Yeah, and let's hope that both teams are able to steer clear away from the range of the spike when it detonates, at the very least.
Yep. Seems that the defending team is definitely 100% going for the save here, which is probably the smartest move to do. They don't have enough time, and it's a 2v4. Yes, granted, they could probably pull it off, but they still have to defuse the spike.
Last round in the
And now
half.
moving to the next round. Or we can just go into the replay. A nice tracking done by Kurama.
BYB fam. Going to Astral to do them Astral
Going over to the
Guardian
next
things
round,
I
it
do.
seems that maybe Take and Friends is going for a split. Some is going towards A and some are going towards B. I'm not really sure what they're trying to go for right now, but we'll see.
For now, I believe the main issue is that Starlight is
here.
kind of not doing enough util-wise to try and slow down. Or rather, I think they're being played by Take and friends, because it's not that Starlight is not responding well, it's just that Starlight is being baited a lot of the time to make use of their utilities. So I'm not sure what the proper response would be. You know, putting themselves in more advantageous position might be the call. I'm not quite sure what's happening at the moment by a lobby for the time being. But it seems like they are split apart quite far.
I think the biggest reason as to why there's such a big score gap is because of Take and Friends' tactics. They start off slow, but when they have to push in, they push in very aggressively, not leaving any room for the defending team to respond. And once they're due, like most of the team onto site is already dead, leaving the ones on the other site to kind of rotate. But you know, then again, Take and Friends are really good at using their utility to block off any choke points and making sure that the defending team can't go into site to retake.
They're playing very slow at the moment. I mean, I agree with you. I believe that, I mean, in my opinion, what I would do instead is to put a little bit more defending power onto B side so that
30
they can
seconds
take
left.
control of it to begin with, because I feel like that has been the pattern thus far. You know, Take and Friends going in fast, getting control of side, and yet again, getting a free map control on B site with no one to contest. And now we will be looking at a 5v5 scenario, and I will not joke around. As I said before, this map is going to be very difficult to retake, especially since there's only, like, at the moment, just one choke point.
Yeah, it seems that Starlight really misread the situation here, having everybody on A side, except for like one who was, you know, close by, just at spawn.
Use gets bitten.
Oh,
My God, the trades are coming left and right. Now in a 2v3 situation,
One enemy
Starlight
remaining.
will need to find his time to defuse the spike, make that a 1v1. Supin Boy has his location kind of still hidden. Oh wait, no, it's a 2v1. I'm not sure if he's able to do this. Sees one, but not able to take him out as Supin Boy finishes the job.
yeah, I think the outcome was very clear
Switching
at the point
sides.
once Sky was all by herself.
Will they try the
That is
same
the
old
end of the
tricks?
first half, and we are seeing a 2-10 not in favor of Starlight. So Starlight will have to think up of something when it comes to attacking this site. Take and Friends has been known to have quite a solid defensive setup at the very least when we're playing
this is a
against
nice spot.
you know, Oyen Gang, as well as before this.
this
This
should
is
do.
the first time that we're seeing you know, before this, we
That
see
goes
that
there.
both teams are kind of evenly matched, but right now, I'm
This
not
goes
sure
there.
if it's because of the map or if it's just a test of stamina, but it seems like Starlight is starting to slip up a bit.
Yeah, I don't know, but maybe there's a chance for Starlight to maybe catch up during the second half. You know, it's switching sides. They maybe got some strategies, you know, waiting for them to use. But I don't know, just looking at the team composition by themselves, I think Starlight is more defense oriented, but they didn't really do that well.
Yeah, that's a bit confusing. For now, we shall see how you know, Team Starlight will be executing A side. Oh, that's an interesting change of approach, going on to B side with only 2 members, and we are seeing Sumpit Boy with the Cypher camera.
Our spike's down.
The spike is
Spike
now
down.
down. Kevin finds his first kill onto Segregator. Not really finding much information
There.
other than that, not quite yet. A lot of information being used by being gotten by the
Player
Cypher cam.
standing.
Last man alive now. Spike is down as Dog is now taken out by Gesu. Quite a solid defense by Take and Friends. Starlight trying something interesting but not having it work out.
Yeah, I think Dog was kind of lurking on A side, but by the time everybody was attacking on B side, Dog kind of stayed there for a bit, you know? He should have joined his team in the fight.
Oh, this is a nice
Yeah,
spot.
and I think it comes down to a little bit of the discipline from Team
That
Take and
goes
Friends. As we saw Sumpitan and Kevin, Sumpit Boy, sorry, and Kevin just staying on B side with all their
Yes, this
utilities
should do.
and not
Okay, let's get
over-rotating,
set up.
if I may.
Yeah,
This
Take
goes
and Friends
here.
only has 2 more
That
points to
goes
go
there.
before they win the entire match. I don't know how well or how much of a chance Starlight has left, but you know, let's just keep on hanging on.
Spike planted.
Top G Psycho dogging in and stunning the Reyna. Got a shot in.
One enemy remaining.
Top G Psycho not only killed the Reyna but also killed Dog. Kurima got a double kill.
And that is it for this round. Seems like we will be going 12-2. And
Flawless.
unfortunately for them, I feel like Starlight might just lose this map. It will potentially come down to the 4th map. And see
Match
if
point.
Take and Friends is able to take in one more map, they will win NEXUS Esports tournament. And take home the prize.
Did you notice that the defending team got flawless?
Oh, this is a
Oh, I
nice
did
spot.
not notice.
Yeah, they got a flawless. They didn't lose a single person that round.
This
Oh,
goes here.
that was I would credit that to the smooth execution of the
Yes,
defense.
this should do.
The way that
My
they
intel
positioned
is
themselves,
their
taking them out
obstacle.
one by
This
one,
is a
and
nice
not
place,
being
goes
overly
here.
aggressive.
You know, when you said this is a test of endurance, I think you might be right. Maybe this is really like, you know, testing their stamina a bit. Like before on the first on the match before this, it seems that Starlight and Take and Friends seems to be more neck and neck. But right now it's 2-12.
Yeah, and if you look at the scoreboard, it really kind of shows as we see that most of the members of Starlight are not really able to frag out, at least not to the degree that Taka and Friends are doing. We are seeing how Kurema, Kevin, and Top G Psycho are consistently getting frags. Their aim are still on point despite having played for this long.
Yeah, 16k by Kurama. That is nice. Both Kurama and Kevin.
Top G Psycho is now taken out by Missouri. Currently falling back, you know, taking the man advantage, if I may. They still have a lot to do. Bingo position gets taken out by Whiffen with the Aries. Whiffen currently very low on HP, but there's only 2 men left, so he does have the luxury of falling back as his teammates will now take the responsibility of pushing off the rest.
It seems like the defending team is in a desperate 2v5 situation.
Last player
It's
standing.
really, I think it's really hard for them to maybe win this round. Now it's only up to Kevin.
The main man on the team, and he might anticipate, finds Whiffen, but doesn't expect the other one as Foss takes out Kevin. Now going into the next round, round 16, as round
15.
Yeah, round 16, as you know, Starlight is still in the game.
Might this be the turning point for Starlight? Who knows?
I mean, I wouldn't put too much hope on it. I would say, I guess it's more realistic to assume that Taka and Friends would be able to take home this map. But hey, miracles have happened before, and you know, you can't really
Rise
assume
and
that it
bring
will happen,
glory.
right?
I don't know, unless they can win 9 matches in a row.
Who knows? It might happen. We've seen that happen before. I mean, that's technically what Taka and Friends did in the first half, winning multiple rounds in a row. So who knows?
You
Maybe-
really have to wish on a shining star.
Oh, Kurema already getting his first blood on the round on Whiffen Loop. Now
There.
Starlight's hope is getting grimmer and grimmer as they're losing man one by one, or at least just
Only
one for
one.
now, but that might happen, who knows? I mean, I don't want to be biased, but at this point, I feel like Taka and Friends might just be able to take home this map.
Yep. Dog and Faust slowly pushing up through showers, but unbeknownst to them, it's currently being watched by the opponent Sky.
The Psycho is able to take one but gets traded off. Yesu not able to trade, whiffing a few shots and running away from Segregator, who has the
Spike planted.
Ares, if I'm not mistaken.
Launching smoke.
Guess who is putting down another smoke, seeing if that would help at all.
There's the Odin. Odin gets taken out by Sumpit Boy with the Phantom now in a 2v3 situation. Missouri will have to play this right in order to ensure that they can delay as much time as possible.
Scout destroyed.
Not getting anything quite
Last
yet.
player standing.
Kevin is able to take him out. Kevin doesn't actually know where the last man is. They are assuming that it's coming from. Oh! He does find one, but Kevin does finishes the job.
And that is the round, ladies and gentlemen. Not only the round, but also the match.
Yeah, it seems like
Defenders
Taki
win.
and Friends will be taking home
So
this
much
map.
learned this
Uh,
game. A victory. On
For
the
now,
front.
they are one step closer to winning this tournament. What do you think was the main reason why Taki and Friends, you know, is able to get so much lead over, Starlight?
I think it's because like the initial attacker plays. So like I said before, they really wait out for the opportunity to strike, and when they do see that chance, they go for it and they go for it hard. And after they do, they block off any choke points that any of the defending team could hold. And I think that's more of a problem with Bind as a map on its own. I think perhaps maybe it's just attacker heavy.
But why does that same weakness that we are talking about not really apply Tutake and friends when they're defending.
As I said before, the other team, like it's mostly defend oriented, and when they had their chance in the defending side, they didn't do that well. And once they switch over to the attacker side, like the point disparity is already too big, so it's
Seems
really
like-
hard to catch up at that point.
Yeah, they just can't overcome whatever it is that has been done. Oh, we see one of the
Ooh.
amazing performance by Kurema, as well as the other players in this game. I mean, when I say I'm impressed, I mean I'm impressed by these players. You know, putting a lot of effort into the game. Anyways, I think for now we will be preparing ourselves for the fourth map, and we will be taking again another short break. I believe we'll be taking around maybe 50-minute break just to get ready. I'm assuming the players are also tired at this point. They will need at least some water break. I've just got information that it will just be a short 5-minute break.
5 minutes,
So we'll be seeing you again. I'm Saiful,
and I'm Amir.
and we will be seeing you in 5 minutes. See you then.
Bye.
Perversion.
No, the whole thing falls under perversion.
No, fetish, it doesn't necessarily mean perverted.
Oh,
Hello and welcome back, everyone,
We're
to
back.
the fourth map of Nexus Esports 223 for Starlight versus Taki and Friends, the final of this game.
It's been a long night. I'm tired. Are you tired?
I'm tired too, but my name is Saiful,
And I'm Amir Audi.
and we are going into this next map, which is Haven. Let's go right straight up for that. Have we seen Haven before? We have.
We have. We definitely
seen
have.
Haven. It was played by, if I'm not mistaken, Starlight beforehand. So let's see what are the agents that they choose to play. We are seeing Sova again, and I'm pretty sure Missouri was the one that was playing it. No Cypher inside, at least for the time being, and we will be seeing a Killjoy locked in as well. Wolfenloof was the one using Jet before, and he is hovering on that with Foss. Seems like everyone in this tournament is favoring, at the very least, the finalists are favoring the double duelist composition. I guess it's a very classic.
I
like
mean,
we said
if
before.
it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
I mean, before this, it wasn't favored due to the fact that other compositions just allow for more control. Having double initiators, initiators basically has a similar level of firepower as duelists, but with some more map control potential, if I may. And others, like especially in a big map like Haven, I'm pretty sure most
Select
people
your
prefer
agent.
to have a double sentinel
Sentinels,
kind of a setup.
yeah.
Yeah, to be able to control, especially on defense, or deny a flank when you're attacking. And I mean, Haven is not a map where it's common to have a double duelist, a double controller setup. But certain maps like Pearl, and sometimes even Bind, or even Icebox, mostly, some people tend to prefer having a double controller setup, like a Viper Omen, Harbor Astra, those kind of compositions, if I may.
I think the defending team here, or was it Starlight, is going with the same composition that they had last time, except for one key difference. This time, Wolfenloof, instead of playing Raze, he's going with
No.
Jet.
If I remember correctly, he was using Jet.
Really?
In the previous rounds.
Wasn't
I
it
remember
Raze?
him updrafting and dashing in and out of a certain position.
I was pretty sure it's Raze. I don't know, man. It's late at night. My memory is probably dead right now.
Yeah,
Just the
late
same as my
night-
brain cells. And only that, whoever thought of having, best of 5 for this game and for this tournament, I hate you. Could have just been best of 3, but what can you do about it? Just have to live with it.
Alright, going into the first half, we are seeing Starlight on the on the attacker side as wait, hold on, sorry, Starlight on the defender side, and we are seeing Take and friends going on the offense, and it seems like they're gonna go on I guess slow approach to execute onto B side. And Starlight, if you can see on the minimap, they're actually trying to flank up A main, which might be in their favor, as they might be able to actually sandwich
Found them. Kill my
Take and
bot.
friends by surprise. The execute's already coming in out of the step, and actually it's not going to be a B execute, it's actually going to be a C execute with Take and friend with going in quick and fast. Segregator is actually safe for the time being as they walk past, and now Starlight is just a bit bamboozled, and now they're a bit confused. And oh, okay, they're going C, and I guess we're flanking C now.
Yeah, it seems that Starlight was trying to get them with the unexpected move, but then Taki and friends kind of, went a level beyond them with unexpected moves.
Ability being used, the flank coming in, 3-man gets to load. He's trying his best to spam through the smoke, but gets taken out.
Placing swarm
Set
grenade.
Raider using some utility, but gets taken out by Sumpit.
Last player standing.
Last man alive,
One
falls.
enemy remaining.
Able to survive the first battle, but not enough. 4 bullets left. Gets the headshot, but I don't think he has enough time for the defuse. A valiant effort by Foss, but unfortunately it's not enough with 1 second. Unfortunately, I mean 0.77 seconds left.
It seems that we got a couple of unexpected plays going on in this round, not only on the defender side, but also on the attacker side. At the beginning of the round, it seems that Starlight were kind of like
I should play some
far
Astro
pushing
Stars
from
in this
A
round.
onto the attacker side, and then we have Taka and friends kind of got into B side, fake B side, and went for C instead. Now that's what you call a surprise move. And now we're going on to the next round here. Taka and friends seems that they're going for a C push. Kurina pushing out with a blind. Kevin making out space for the team here, pushing into his smoke. Both Kevin and Kurama looking at all the angles that the defending team could get into. Seems that Starlight is kind of pushed back by the Omen smoke.
Basically pushing them back far as they cannot approach. I believe that the best call of action was fall back and maybe even trying to flank them to catch some of surprise.
Yeah, Tucker and Friends are doing very well right now. They haven't
Last
lost a
player
single
standing.
person, only that, not even a single bit of health.
Flawless.
Ooh. Not just any flawless, the most flawless of flawlesses. Not even a scratch. I don't think so. Like, their health bar doesn't seem to be going down at all.
There. There.
Turret out.
Team Starlight, let's see how they try and utilize the gun advantage going into this round. They're still quite spread apart, but it is a common approach for a map like Haven. Very aggressive push by Foss, but unable to actually fall back with the help of the Sova Getsu. Being used to kind of support B side, but with one man down, Taki and friends will have to kind of change their approach a little bit.
Yeah, it seems that they're not going anywhere right now. Taka and Friends smoked off B. Maybe they're not going for that anymore, and they seem to be backing off.
Well, without one of their star fraggers, Kevin, they will have to take a slower approach. They still have Psycho as well.
Yeah, but
Rema.
as they push A, they're going to be met with 2 barrels. Yep.
First one down. Psycho still trying his best. Quick one, but looks like
No charges left.
very worried. Quick execute. Right, we deny by Dog.
Spike down A.
Being used to deny the spike. Oh, the spike is gone.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left. Flawless.
I think the reason why Starlight won this round here is because of the many early picks they got. Not only at the very early beginnings of the round, I think it was Faust.
Yeah, Foss took the risk to push out and take out one of the main players, being Kevin. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we haven't actually seen
Right there.
Kevin play Jet throughout the night. We've mainly seen him play Reyna, but right now, Reyna is actually played by Kurema. The star player that we've seen so far, throwing nades and jumping around with Rays, is now playing the Reyna. I'm guessing he just prefers to play Reyna than this man.
Or maybe he's just a duelist at heart, you know?
And this is, that's true. Maybe because this is not a great map for me, there's less room to fly in. Maybe like it's fine on C, but A side and B side it's a bit difficult to do so. You can still do it, but it's just not as effective as I would.
Or maybe since it's a very big map, right? Maybe he values more
Right
on
here.
being an independent duelist, being able to, heal himself. Espe-
I can see that being the case. Yes, with the silver lineup making, preparations for this
The hunt begins.
and here comes the push.
decides to fall back. Nice. It's free for the team without any resistance from the defense team.
The defending team is now just stuck at CT and can't even push towards side because of the Omen smoke.
It's actually a little bit difficult to start. Don't have any ults for the and Reyna gets taken out just in time for the trade. Now, in a very quick situation, the spike is exposed. The blind has a lot of impact, and Kevin is able to sneak up at the back. Gets one, gets two, and three. Kevin with 3 powerful kills. Very quick, very fast. That was quite an impressive lurk by Kevin.
My mind is going so blank right now, but I think the reason why I asked to why they won is I think probably because of the splitting, right? They got one going into C long and only that into garage as well.
I would say it all comes down to how the retake was conducted. I mean, the execution of the site was pretty solid by Taki and friends. But I mean, it was post-plan scenario. I mean, it was kind of like a retake off a retake because we saw the defending team was able to retake the site and get full control over it. But then Kevin just flanks in, retaking the site yet again, taking out 3 with him at the same time.
Right. Now let's look on into how Tucker and Friends is gonna go over this round.
Seems like Taka and friends are changing up the pace. I mean, it's not that they've gone as fast as we've seen before. They have been going sort of at a moderate pacing, but now they have turned it down a little bit, a couple of notches.
Well, I guess there's no harm in it. They still have a minute left.
Missouri spots them. Both of them know that what's happening after this, and then ensuing few seconds, Kevin does get scanned, but is confident enough with his aim. And as a matter of fact, Kevin will actually decide to try and push in.
It seems that Tucker and Friends has a quick takeover of C site and are holding it down fairly well. The defending team are now just stuck at CT yet again.
Oh, Kurema actually wins the gunfight against Faust.
Get out of my way.
Like Kurema even on whiff and loof.
One enemy remaining.
What in the world is happening? Why is Kurema having so much influence, so much impact to this? Even seeing the op for the time being, using it. I'm not sure if he'll decide to stay with the op, but I think out of the 3 gunfights that Kurema took, he shouldn't have won any of them, but somehow still does so.
I don't know, could you call it luck or skill?
It was kind of unfortunate that we didn't see it firsthand, but we saw what was about to happen. Like all of them, he was the one who had the flick. He had some information that they were pushing him or whatever, but I guess it just comes down to aimness.
Maybe he got rewarded for his gusto, you know, pushing up.
Now going into the next round, Starlight is yet again seen in a very familiar position, you know, being down 1-4 with economy disadvantage. It will take a lot, so they will have to try and eco in this round.
It looks like Starlight kind of decided to stack on C. Is that the best decision to do at this moment in time? Maybe.
It might be. Oh, let's find one. Finds 2, finds 3. There is another one. Whiffin now hiding in the corner, and he doesn't know it, and is able to actually take out Supit Boy. And using the smoke to try and fall back. He does get blinded.
Player standing.
Now the last man alive. No guns. Oh, actually no, he does have the gun. Missouri with some utility still. He might be able. Missouri has clutched a 1v4 before, so he might be able to win a
Spike
1v3.
planted.
But this is against Taki and friends. Will he find the luck, the timing to be able to do so? He's put in a difficult situation. He's being scanned. All he can do is fall back. This is not a Cypher Dart, so he will be able to take it out.
Yeah, I highly doubt there's much at all Missouri can do at this moment.
And Missouri will have to play it safe and just try and catch some exits, because otherwise he won't be able. I mean, I don't think he's able to win this. So.
Oh no, definitely not.
I mean, to be fair, they were kind of doing an eco, so it's kind of fine that he's put in this situation, but it would be favorable, if I may, if he can take out 1 or 2 more members. But decided not.
Yeah, Starlight decided to be fairly aggressive as a defender. They started at C side and then the rest of them just decided to push through a narrow hallway, completely stacked one behind each other to get completely picked off.
Yeah, it really gave Sumpet, if I'm not mistaken, the opportunity to get his own frags. I mean, to be fair, I mean, most people would say it's technically just an eco frag, but hey, a frag's a frag. No one really gives, you know, a care to what kind of frags they are.
Yeah, the only reason Sova lived for so long is because he was stuck on B side all by himself.
Now, it seems like they are changing a little bit of their defensive setup here. Now we have 3-man defending C side, with Sova being one of the crucial scanners, getting some early information, and this might work in the favor of Starlight as Taki and friends are yet again closing in, scaling up onto C side.
I don't know. Taka and friends, both the Killjoy and the Omen have their ult at the very moment, so I think they're probably gonna play it off of those this round.
There we go. We're seeing
Inside.
who gets taken out. Missouri finds one. Seems like they might decide to fall back.
Scanning
Scan
ahead.
coming in, might not find anyone, which will signify them to rotate off the A side. And if you look at the map right now,
Caution here.
Foss is currently still on A side, and if the rotation comes into play, Foss will be ready to greet them with open arms.
But Foss is all by himself. I don't know how much he can do though.
Foss does hear the footstep. They are coming in. He will be calling for backup, I believe.
You should 30 seconds left.
And there goes the Killjoy ult.
Scanning ahead.
But it seems that Foss has no intentions of staying inside and quickly falling back with his teammates, giving the side away to Taki and friends.
Seems like they have full control
Blocking
of
sight.
the site, and now the spike will go down. All angles are nicely covered. Separator trying to run for life, hopefully to not get a wall banked. And he does survive for the time being. 4v4 situation with one person flanking. Gets scanned by Killjoy. We can only see that on the minimap. Missouri gets
No more
taken by
silver.
surprise by Sumpit Boy.
See nothing.
Foss pushing in with a blind, got one kill on Psycho
Oh my
G.
god, how did this happen? 2-man, 2v1, and Faust is actually able to kill the Opper. He's able to retrieve the Op as well. That is the end for round 7, going into round 8. And the Op, if I'm not mistaken, was in the
Deep
game
breaths,
since
everyone.
round, sorry, now we're round 7. Or, hold on, no, we're
No
I
more.
believe it has been used since round 4, if not round 5, and it's still in the game.
I gotta say, that must be one prized possession.
Hey, it definitely is. I mean, an op is an op.
An op is an op.
We have yet to see, however, Missouri on the Odin. Now, Odin is, is and has always been a controversial weapon, but I'm rooting on the side that, the Odin is just another weapon, kind of like the op. It's different, but it doesn't mean it's bad. Because, in the wrong hands, the op can be, not a great weapon. It'd be a dumb weapon if I may call it. But in the right hands, it's one of the best guns in the game. And I think the same could be said for a gun like the Odin.
I don't know, Odin seems like a pretty ratty gun to me.
I mean, wait, whatever it takes to win. And we've seen the potential of it being shown by Missouri before this.
Oh, is it?
Quick execution by
Taki
Taki and
and
friends in
friends.
control of the site, quickly planting the spike and denying any retake effort. And Kurema in a very cheeky spot, might be able to catch one from C-Link.
It seems that
Massively, there is an approach coming from Garage. And Garage gets traded, and
standing.
Kurema gets Seg Raider. Foss the last man alive, as the upper hand does seize Kurema, but doesn't quite take the shot. Not yet. He will be playing it safe.
yeah, but Kurama sees him too.
There it is.
Oh.
One shot. One of the first few op kills that we've seen. I don't think we've seen any proper op shots, any op kills, despite the op being in the lobby for quite a while. I don't
Not
think
on
we've
camera,
actually-
anyways.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen any op kills, so that's technically the first of many op kills, hopefully, that we will be seeing in this game.
Let's see if let's hope that we see some more.
Are you willing to bet? I mean, it's arguably still early, but going to this fourth map, I think, with what we've seen so far in this scene, Taki and friends might be able to take this map and take this game.
Oh, now that you said that, I think you might have just jinxed it. Now that you said that, I think you just might have jinxed it. Like, Taki and friends are definitely gonna lose now because you said that.
I mean, hey, we'll see. I mean, any opportunity for competition is a win for me and is a win for everyone, except for the fact that we have to see up a bit later.
Yeah, that I do hate that. Like I said before, whoever thought of having best of 5, I hate you. And thank you. Bye. But yeah, 2 to 6, I think it's too early to say.
Oh, and this gets one off guard. And now he will be waiting. I didn't see this at first, but there's only 2 people actually who stacked up on C when it comes to attacking and friends, and now they are all rotating back to A side, which is technically open. With Whiffenloof the only person that's close enough to the site, and he does hear the Reyna blind being used, and he will be calling for backup. This will be a 4v5 retake, and the Killjoy also is alive.
And now that the Killjoy ult is being used, like, is there 2 Killjoy ults happening at the same time? There is!
Targets destroyed. Swarm grenade.
The Killjoy ult successfully pushed away the attacking team away from site, but it's already too late. They already have it planted. It seems that all the defending team has to do now is hold their position and hope that the attacking team doesn't have a chance to retake.
Might be confused. Oh, Kevin on the lurk gets one. Oh, he's able to find, almost finds Foss. Now in a 1v1 situation, guess who just needs to play time? He can't do anything. And there it is. Guess who gets the shot? Simple one tap onto Foss. Gets killed by the spike.
He died with honor.
But that's enough.
That was a really smart.
I am the hunter.
That was a really smart ult by Getsu there. It was. I'm pretty sure it was only mainly used as a distraction, but hey, he got 1 kill from it.
Crown.
So all the better.
Enemy remaining.
Now the thing that we were seeing with Kevin here, what he did was actually what we wanted to see. Who was it? I think it was Kurema. Wait, no. A couple of games ago, a dog, if you remember, dog playing on this map as well, how he was lurking a little bit too late. He was trying to do the same thing earlier today, but not to the same level of success as we've seen just now. Kevin winning the round.
Oh, the next round already started.
Oh no. That was quite an early aggression, leaving Take and friends with 2-man down, a 2-man deficit for the time being, and we are seeing the A side is also being flanked with a few members slowly closing on to B side.
Yeah, the
Fox is
attacking
also
team
pushing.
seems to be slowly being pincered here. Doesn't look good.
Yeah, it doesn't look great. But Kevin here is in a very unique position, although his teammates are potentially being pincered, but he is in a position where no one really knows that he's there, and he might be able to catch 1 or 2 people surprise. Oh, Foss.
1 enemy remaining.
And finds a 3rd
Spike down. Attacker spawn.
kill. Last man is.
I'm not sure Kevin can do anything at this point.
Finds Missouri. Oh,
Let's go, Kevin. Let's go. Kevin is playing it cautious. You know, he's not making any
30
big
seconds
moves.
left.
He's just watching as things go down. He's probably just saving. He's probably just saving at this point. If I was Kevin, I think I'd be pretty scared, just hiding in the corner. But what can you do? It's a 1v4. He doesn't have time. Completely surrounded.
if
10
I were
seconds
him, I
left.
would just try my best to find a different position, but Segregator is able to spot him and take him out.
It's too late.
Well, it's one of the first wins in a while for Starlight, so I think they should at the very least celebrate. 2 more wins, and they might be able to make it a little more easier for them to potentially take this map.
Maybe they can keep this up. 1, 2.
1 enemy remaining. Spike down.
Well, now it seems like
Right there.
they're gonna be potentially slowly approaching A side, but
Well, we don't know about slowly.
oh wait, hold on. They were
Get out of my
kind
way.
like leaning towards A side, but now they're kind of deciding to go mid. And if you look at A main, there are 3 people trying to scale up and flank, which is technically a lot faster than what they've done before. They might be able to catch 1 or 2 people off guard from Team Take and Friends.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think the Jet on the attacking team seems to have her ult out.
Yes, that is correct. As we can see, execution almost begin. Now going for a full-on C execute with the 2 defending teams just falling back by Kurema. Does hear the footstep. Might go for a swing here. Oh, whiffs the shot. Right. And runs back to
Spike
safe.
planted.
Now it's a 5v5 retake situation, but there is 2 flankers. Kevin finds that greater.
They will cower.
Dog and Whiffin. Oh, Dog does find Psycho.
Killed my bot.
Starlight seems to be slowly.
Oh, Sumpit Boy is able to find 2 as he dodges the blind. Now in a 2v4 situation for the retake. I think it's a bit
Taking that
impossible, but Starlight will have to try their best to at the very least inflict more damage to Team Taki and Friends economy if they consider
Well, that's one.
making a comeback. Oh no, oh no, oh no, has the guns out!
Player
Doesn't have a
standing.
gun out, his gun out!
That's unfortunate timing right there. I think it's safe to
Last
say
round
that
before the switch.
the favorite site of Taki and Friends is probably C site. They have pushed that quite a bit with success.
Well,
I
now
got
I
enough
guess
time to go into the astral form.
I don't know how to say this, but like, you know, Starlight will just have to learn how to adapt. It's already been multiple times that they've lost C site, but they did some changes, but it's never a permanent change as we can see right now. There's still only two people defending the C site.
I don't know. Foss does have an op. Let's see if he can pull anything off of that.
Let's hope the first shot not really hitting anyone quite yet. It might deter them a little bit with the smoke coming in.
My
It's
ultimate
interesting that smoke is actually smoke from the attacking team.
Probably to defend against the op.
Exactly. I think that was a smart move. It would technically also allow them to scale up unnoticed with no information. Then it allows them to create this, how do I say this, uncertainty for Team Starlight.
And now Taki and Friends is rotating fully to A. Probably the smarter move instead of rotating to B. Is it the more unexpected move? Probably.
No, probably not actually. They might be expecting this. But what Kevin can potentially do is catch someone rotating off guard.
And here comes the Sova ult, deterring any plans.
Foss able to catch one kill, but now gets killed off by Grandma.
Spike planted.
You should run.
The ult will be used to deny any attempt at a retake. Kevin is kind of playing around on mid with Killjoy.
Yep, nothing Starlight can do at this point.
Oh, Kevin with a flick onto Sec Raider. Quite unexpected kill. Now leaving Starlight in a 2v4 situation, and I think it's
Revealing
kind
area.
of difficult to see any success potentially happening for Starlight in the retake, going to the last round of the first half.
Yeah, Taki and Friends already used 2 ults, the Killjoy and the Astra ult. They're really investing a lot into this,
Player standing.
so they're probably not gonna lose it.
Enemy remaining.
Oh no, Missouri and Dog had a good attempt at trying for the retake, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. Almost winning the 2v4 fight,
Switching
but
sides.
ending up just a little bit short and not winning the round.
I think it might be because the defending team was a bit too slow on the rotate. They thought that maybe the attacking team would go fully C, but it's like as we said before, the Omen smoke really closed off that
Enemy
intel,
remaining.
allowing them to go straight to A.
I believe that might be the main reason why we are facing this kind of situation in that last round. Now going to the next half, we have Starlight currently on attack and Taki and Friends
On defense.
on defense. Wait, that is correct.
Yes. Is that correct?
I
That
believe so.
is.
Red team is definitely Starlight this time around. You know, being in a 3-9, that would be how many rounds is that? 6 rounds down.
Oh.
Difficult.
Foss already got a kill on Kevin. Pushing up towards A, but got completely blocked out by the Omen smoke.
Seems like they are opting to fall back, as if you look on the mini-map, the defending team has already come to secure a site, and they can basically compete if they want, but it will be not without any deaths.
That seems like a good read of the situation. They're not fully pushing into sight just yet, maybe waiting to see if anything happens.
Right here.
I mean, they could potentially do a double fake and just re-hit on A, and that seems to be what they're going with, as Top D Psycho is now being the only person left on A side.
But the pause here is very, very long and very concerning. If I was the defending team, I would probably be confused at this point.
Yeah, and I think that's
Or maybe that's the point.
I think that's currently happening to Gesu, and Gesu using some more utility. Ah, it's being shot, so it does that the Sova Dart was being shot. It does call Reina to come into A side as well. I think that's a little bit of a
30
blunder.
seconds left.
30 seconds left, so it does mean that Starlight will have to go into A side. I think they waited a little bit too long, because at first there was only Top G, and now there's only 3 people on A side, so the fight will be but a hectic one.
The timing is definitely off on this one.
Oh, with it gets blind and dashes.
10 seconds
towards
left.
Reyna. Wow.
One enemy remaining.
Spike will be planted. Segredo safely planting. And Misery is able to find Super Boy.
I think in a situation where it's trade versus trade versus trade versus trade, at this point we just see that Starlight just came up on top.
I mean, that's actually true, but like I said, I think it was just a little bit of a mistake
There.
from Starlight's side. It could have ended a lot
Oh
better.
yeah, it could have ended a lot better. Actually, it could have ended a lot more poorly because of their mistiming. But
Yeah.
maybe perhaps they just got a bit more lucky.
Perhaps.
Overtake
All
them.
I can say is Starlight needs to fix a little bit on their timing. It was nice that Foss was able to get that first pick on Kevin, because as we know, Kevin is one of the
Scanning
major
ahead.
fraggers, and having him out of it might be for the best.
Speaking of hectic fight, I think we're gonna have another one right here.
Oh my god, already? Oh, but Kevin is able to find that two. Trying his best, but he doesn't have a dash out. So, wait, no, actually he does, but he didn't decide to use it. I think his dash was active, but he didn't use it.
Maybe he just didn't have time, or maybe he just forgot because of the chaos ensuing.
Oh, sorry, my apologies. He just
One
got
second,
his
peeps.
dash
I gotta visit
after
the
the kill
Astral to
onto
play
Jet,
some stars.
onto Killjoy. So he does not have the Jet ult active, hence he was not able to run away from that situation. Okay, bad.
Oh, but Starlight caught up pretty quickly. Before it was what, 9-3?
We
Now
are
it's
strong.
9-5. So Starlight has, is
Starlight is still in the game.
But as we know, going to the third round of the second half,
Current division.
having the gun advantage might allow
Still in sight.
Team friends to make a little difference. Rotation coming in quite fast already. 5 of them are at the very least close to C site, and both teams are still kind of just hovering around C site. Taki and friends again. Taki and friends are very quick at the rotation. We saw that basically half a minute ago, all of them were already on C site, but reacting towards the silence that ensued, immediately they went back to their positions. As we can see, that B site is now kind of fully defended with one person very close to A site, just in case.
Maybe that was all planned. Maybe they planned it beforehand just to make some noise and see, just to move to another site.
What, you mean like that was Starlight's plan?
Yeah, perhaps, but I can't really tell.
I mean, like I said, that might be the case, but as you can see, Team Taki and friends were very quick to react. And initially, they quickly moved all the way to C site, but then immediately after not seeing anything, they returned back to their positions.
Good with concealment.
30 seconds left.
Cycle, usually very quick with these moves on fights.
Ooh.
Finding 3 kills, and guess who's backing up as well? The Spike is down. Top G Psycho, what is he doing? Playing a little bit too much of a risk. Dog, the only man alive, doesn't have the Spike, doesn't have any util as well, so this is going to be difficult.
10
And
seconds
doesn't
left.
have time. The only thing he can do now is save his gun.
Well, if Taki and Friends allows it.
Yep, if he lives. I think he might actually.
Yeah, it seems like Taki and Friends, as usual, respecting the enemy team. Dog is someone who's come up on top on multiple occasions on 1vx scenarios, and this seems to be one of them.
Yeah, it seems that the snowball for Starlight might have stopped right now.
Yeah, top played by top side.
Ooh. Shot through smoke. Moving on to the next round, let's see what else Starlight can cook up.
Taki and Friends just need 3 more rounds to solidify their position as the champion of this tournament and even winning the first prize.
I mean, you're jumping the gun here. just wait.
I mean, I know.
Yes, it might be 5-10, but come on. Could happen.
Let's leave it be and see how it goes. I mean, Starlight will need a lot of effort right now. To try and
You know, give him the benefit of the doubt. Don't completely throw them off just yet.
Right, alright. We shall now see.
Seems to be a slow creep toward garage. Or maybe not.
I think the best thing that Starlight can do right now is just to try their best to spread out the defensive force, which they
I mean,
have been trying to do, but
it's not that hard to do considering the size of the map. They're already spread out to begin with.
yeah, but unfortunately for them, it's like they're doing one thing, but then accidentally canceling the effect of that by doing another thing. I feel that's what they're doing. Like they did one thing, and that's good. But they waited too long. That whatever advantage that
30
that
seconds left.
thing that they did was done, it's basically expired, if I may.
I believe that all chalks down to perhaps hesitation.
Yeah, I believe that is a common mistake. Oh,
Ooh.
Kevin! Oh my god! Okay, he does get taken out, but finds one.
One enemy remaining.
Not even enough ammo. Does get taken out.
10 seconds left.
One person left alive. Stupid boy, and all three of them kind of knows exactly where he is.
I think Starlight might have this in the bag.
Alright, I believe so. Hey, who knows? Maybe the comeback that you were expecting might actually happen.
You know, a little part of me kind of hopes not, so I can go back early. But you know what?
I mean,
That might be a bit too mean.
Oh, Missouri actually finding the kill. Now going on to the next round. 6-10 forward.
6-10. Replay time.
Well, we would say that Starlight needs 7 wins to be able to, you know, get the win. If they're able to do that before the Kim Friend gets their 4 wins.
And Taka and Friends only needs 2 until match point.
2 to match point, and 3 in total for the win. I mean, if we're talking about Starlight, they would need to win this map and then another if they were to be crowned the champion.
Yeah,
Revealing
and then we have to commentate for another round.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping not.
Yeah. So things will be a bit difficult.
Sorry, Starlight, but I do have class tomorrow. Seems that maybe Starlight is maybe doing another slow crawl towards garage.
I mean, Starlight does seem to prefer the mid approach. They would want to take control of mid, including garage, denying any aggression in that point. But at the very least before this, they've been fairly ignorant of A side, except for now, where they have the Astra posted to deny any flanks.
Enemy tag.
Is that a different round? I'm not quite sure myself at this point.
It's late at night, we get it, man. Nobody can remember anything. But it seems that Starlight does not want to commit towards anything right now, completely getting blocked off by smokes.
Or maybe they might. They are falling back and they might meet Kurema on C long.
Oh, but Kurma has a judge.
Something might happen here. Let's see it happen.
Oh, one.
That's almost 2, not quite. He's
Blinding.
alone. He does have some backup. But not quite.
Oh.
It did do a lot of damage. Sova is very low.
And Starlight might not have enough time.
There's another shotgun. Oh my god, last man
player
alive.
standing.
Foss does not have the spike, does have a good gun, but I don't think he has it in him to clutch this round. And that is it. Another round win for Take and friends.
Yep, they didn't have enough guns. They didn't have enough people. Not only that, I think it was, who was it? Foss.
Here's the thing, they did have enough guns. If you look at it,
10 seconds left. Last player
Take and
standing.
friends had 2 shotguns and a sheriff. They weren't winning at the time. They were kind of half buying, and for some reason, through sheer luck and strategy, they're able to make it happen without losing a lot of manpower. Again, another fast C execution, but this time only one person defending the site, so it might go in their favor. Stupid boy falling back as fast as he can, running for dear life. He does not have any ult, so it's, you know, it would be nicer if he falls back with the ult. But the only ult that they have, enemy killjoy does have
You should run.
the ult, and it will be activated to deny any aggression. Oh, Whistle gets stuck on platform. And Reyna, Foss finds 2 kills. Starlight might be able to take home this round.
Yep, they
4v3 situation.
Starlight have C-site way too well defended, and it seems that Taka and Friends can't do much about it. Top G Cycle pushing in through garage, seeing if there's anything he can do. Oh, but he got scanned, but shot that dart before he can do anything. Got 1 kill onto Misery. Segregator got killed by Kurima, and Segregator also got top G Psycho.
That's gonna hurt the economy a little bit for Team
Starlight.
We saw that they can buy up, they can, but you know that
Last
if
player
they come
standing.
around, they'll definitely be out and about.
And if they lose one more round, then that's match point for Taki and friends.
Yeah, so a lot to look out for currently Starlight in very tough position. They will have to think of strategies to ensure that outcome doesn't happen for them.
It seems that Kevin is only going with a shorty. I guess that makes sense. Kevin does have his ult.
Taki and friends Reina, Kurema now with ulting. If he's able to
Call it my
get
boss.
some kill and a heal, it might be for the best.
But it seems that Starlight is completely deterred by the Omen Smoke and also the Killjoy Molly. What is it called? Swarm?
Nano Swarm.
Nano Swarm.
Yeah. Currently, Kevin is posted up pretty up on a lobby, so if he's not cleared out, he might be able to do a lot of damage, depending on where exactly.
Yeah, we see here Segregator is walking up towards A, but might be met with demise by Kevin. But Kevin seems to be completely blocked off by the opponent's Jet Smoke.
And Omen Ult will be used to rotate to A side. Oh, but the kills are actually happening on C side, and the execution as well.
Feeling sight.
What a waste of an
Omen
ult.
Yeah, the Omen Ult was actually a
30
mistake.
seconds left.
Yep.
Have done that.
Nowhere to run!
Oh, we have the Sova countering the Sova, and the Sova actually kills. Oh my God!
Oh.
Missouri fights Gesu, knowing exactly where they were hiding.
I guess you can call that an actual Soba diff.
Yeah,
That's an ult v ult right there.
the tried and true.
One enemy remaining.
Last one alive. Starlight might be able to take this, and 8-11. Now still keeping them in the game.
Caught up pretty far.
My people, are you ready? You must
Maybe I've
cultivate
jinxed
a
it, maybe I
sense of
haven't, but
calm.
we will see. We still have a couple more rounds, but I'm still impressed by how they're able to figure out the exact location where Gesu was ulting from. Was pretty smart and pretty nice. It's kind of impressive to see how Foss has a lot of influence, has a lot of frags, 22 frags, the top out of everyone right now, but his team is not doing that well.
As you said before, this is not an individual sport. This is a team game. It doesn't matter how many frags you get as long as the team wins.
Exactly, and right now it's not really being in that favor for Foss being one of the highest rank for Starlight. As unfortunately his team is not carrying him enough.
Ooh, that might have been a dangerous play by Taka and friends, pushing up from defense.
They're now basically forcing themselves in a 4v2 situation, and being on the defending team right now, it will not be for the best. It will be an A execute, and they will be met with two other defenders. Whether or not Gesu
You are divided.
is able to do it, they only have.
Oh, that's 2K.
They will
Spike
find
down
two.
A.
Now it's a 2v2 situation with only Foss that's actually going close for the execute. Starlight will have to find a miracle.
Foss has to find a way to grab the spike. They can't do anything else before that.
And Dog not having enough.
Knocking them.
30 seconds left.
I have this bike.
Ooh, Foss with his shots, but did get a kill on Simpin Boy.
Your life won't go.
One of them getting their own kill, making it 11-9 in favor of Taki and friends. while
11-9.
Oh man,
Nice PR training there.
Yeah, exactly. You have to be smart about this. Quite unfortunate for Taki and friends. Currently just 2 rounds away, but Starlight slowly creeping up. This might be an upset for Taki and friends, or it might be as expected. I don't know, we will see. The adjustment so far being done by Starlight is actually working in their favor.
Taka and friends got a bit careless last round, pushing and overexerting when they didn't have to.
I guess in some sense they kind of did have to, because they were kind of on a bonus round. There isn't really much they can do, and truthfully speaking,
Here.
they kind of did the best there. That's the best that they could have done.
But it's still quite the risk to
Spike
take,
planted.
and they lost that bet.
I mean, it was an eco round, so they just had to sacrifice that one round for the sake of this round. Foss already finding yet again another first blood, but we'll have to look at Foss's stats when it comes to first bloods, because I think he's gotten at least 5 first bloods throughout this entire match. Retake coming in for attacking friends in this 4v5 situation. They do have some shotguns, which might be working in their favor.
Oh,
Not quite top Psycho, not really in the best position.
Last player standing.
Finds 2, now the last one alive. With only the sheriff at hand, they still don't have quite the economy. Now we're up 10-11 as Foss
They're
is taken up
just
by the spike. But
batteries.
that's not important.
I need that ritual.
At the moment, we are looking at Starlight catching up. Winning, I would count 1, 2, 3,
Last
5,
player
6,
standing.
7, 9, 10. 7. Oh wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 7 out of the 9 rounds of the second half. That's quite an impressive feat, I would say.
yeah, Starlight has been doing very well, winning 4 rounds in a row. Now that is insane.
I guess I might have jinxed it. I mean, who knows? Or
You
maybe this
have!
map- Maybe this map is just an attacker-sided map, and both teams are just really good at attacking on this map.
No, it is definitely an attacker-sided map, especially when you have the defending team spread out that much.
I guess it's very difficult to argue against that.
If Starlight goes for B side right now, they might get it for free.
No, not quite. They will be met with a Killjoy trying to deny any entry. Definitely the Killjoy will fall back, so in some sense it's kind of free, but not quite as well. A side's only defended by one person, and that's Kevin. And if they're able to take him out, they might be able to rush into A side with not that much resistance.
But then again, Kevin is the team's top frag. So he might be able to hold his own for a bit.
Well, unless he's met with like
5 people.
simultaneously. Segregator and his team, you know, Starlight, just playing as slow as possible. They do not want to risk it. I think they're expecting the, you know, the streak that they have.
30
to start
seconds
get
left.
into the nerves of Taki and friends. Oh, that's one. That's
Oh,
two. Two
Sumbit
extra
boy!
Very nice. The spike is not yet in. And it's actually, yeah, it's not
Player
It's now
standing.
dropped outside.
Spike down mid.
Missouri, last one alive, stuck in a 1v3 situation.
10
Gets
seconds
scanned.
left.
10 bullets left. He can't do anything. He's in mid window.
A fine
Finds
death.
one. Only has the classic left to work with
But he has no time.
for the risk. And that is it. Match point. We're talking about no Missouri even finding a third kill.
That'll hurt the economy a bit.
Point.
That's enough. That's enough for the economy. Atake and friends.
1 kill, 2 kill, nice.
Player
friends
standing.
weren't
Player
hit
standing.
at all
Spike down mid.
by the scope pacing of
10
Starlight. So they weren't baited into pushing
Fine
out
death.
despite not having any contact.
Right. They know they have the lead and they want to keep the lead. So they're not taking any big risks.
Yeah, so I would say the discipline that they had has allowed
out
them
of
to
my
win
way.
one round with match point, needing only one more round.
Standing
win.
ahead.
One more, and I can go home.
Flight.
Starlight will have to try their best to try and make the approach count. If not, they will be
You
met
should
with some
run.
disappointment.
Oh, and here comes the Killjoy all trying to relieve the site from any defenders.
Oh look, the kids are all coming in, and they're actually
Oh,
using it
but-
as bait. They're faking it. They might be going to see.
Oh, this might work.
They have to be quick though, because there's only Top G Psycho defending it for the time being, and if they're able to take him out, might be able to
begins.
does see it, and Top G Psycho does only have a shotgun.
Initiated.
Ooh, he gets taken out by Whiffin. And now another counter kill all
Spike
being
planted.
used onto C site, and they do have some. Oh, they don't have any smoke. As Top G Psycho is taken out, there's only the there it is. Kevin finds one with a loof. Will they be able to defuse the spike? Not quite. 2 more. One from Garage, Missouri.
And here comes the ult.
Denying any attempt at defusing. Now 1v3 finds another, make that a 1v2. Missouri tries his best to deny it as well, but can't do anything. I think it was a mistake for Top Psycho to sacrifice himself too early. Now the retake, the defuse gets a little too difficult.
Yeah, this round was a very big, amusing game of push and pull. The two Killjoy ults on opposite sides of the maps. Now that was interesting to see.
Should I
Now
play some
there's
stars
only
in this
one more
reality?
round that might take us into overtime. We haven't seen any overtime thus far, so
Will this be the first?
it might be. Looking at the economy, Taki and Friends doesn't have. They only have two rifles, one with half armor, and like one shotgun as well as a stinger. So Starlight might be able to actually win this one and bring the map to overtime.
And poor Gesu going out with the ghost.
Careful here.
Starlight will have to play very carefully because they do respect Take and Friends because they've seen what they're capable of. If they do it too roughly, it might not turn out in their favor. If I were them, I think I would be doing the same thing because I'm guessing what they're doing is they're just waiting it out, right? Ensuring that they're as spread apart as possible, and then pushing in at the very last second so that they're able to pick off one or two and then take the side for free.
It seems that Take and Friends, as the defending team, are focusing more on B and A side, which kind of makes sense. If I was them and I'm thinking of
There.
which side the attacker team will go for, especially when they have the gun and distance advantage, probably be B and C because of the long corridors.
I
Oh, and
punish you.
Dog does find Kevin. The main man of the team is now taken out, and Starlight
Blocking
might be
vision.
going for the A execute as
Obscuring
quickly as possible with the gun advantage. Top G Psycho should learn to wait for his teammate. If not, it might not be able to
30
do
seconds
anything.
left.
Enemy tagged.
Krima coming in for the lurk.
Spike
If he
planted.
does this right, he might be able to find one and even secure a gun for himself, which will allow the team more room for success.
Current their vision.
Krima with the shotgun, not able to finish off Missouri. Oh my god, that's quite unfortunate. And now 2 men left, only able to find one with a ghost. But I don't think that's
Concealment.
enough. We would be going to overtime. I might have jinxed it. Here it is, coming in for the retake.
Last player standing.
Oh, guess who whipping the shot onto Segregator. Segregator getting 2 kills for himself.
If you can't tell, the people in our studio right now is going mad over this game.
I punish you.
Yeah, Starlight
One second, people.
caught up
I gotta visit the
real
Astros to
quick, and
play
now
some
it's
stars.
12 even.
Yeah, it started off at 9-3. The 9-3 curse
The
is
9-3
in action.
curse.
We haven't seen that in a while. Now going into overtime. I mean, if the 9-3 curse is still in effect, Starlight might be able to take it to map 5, the final map of tonight in this best of 5. But if Take and Friends is able to hold their own, they might be able to just finish it here and then.
And then we have to stay
Checking the
for a bit
situation.
longer.
I mean, let's. I mean, I don't know. We will just have to wait and see. Taken and Friends currently on the attack. They will have to play it low and slow, or or fast, depending on what they want to do. But whatever it is that they do, they just have to commit to it, because otherwise, it might not work out.
Considering that their firepower is somewhat pretty even right now, I wonder how long the deuce is gonna stay.
Now, I've been told that the approach or the strategy that they're using right now is fairly similar to like other FPS games, which is not common in Valorant specifically speaking.
Revealing
Kind
area.
of like CS:GO or even Rainbow Six Siege, where they like to focus on the last few seconds of the match. But I guess that's not happening right now. Kurema finds Missouri. Segregator lurks in, is able to put himself kind of in the middle of everyone. The spike is down.
Last
Fox gets
player
taken out, and
standing.
Top G Psycho actually gets 2 kills, putting them in a 4v1 situation. And Starlight is now
Spike
one man,
planted.
has only 1 man left against a team of 4. Take and Friends might potentially get the first win of this overtime.
Yep, GXX Dog is all by himself back in CT, and let's see if he can take over the side all by himself. But I don't think so.
I mean, let's be realistic here. He might be able to find order 2. Oh, and Kevin just catches him by surprise.
And now Take and Friends only needs 1 more point to win the
Switching
game.
sides.
Yes, but this time they
Match
will be
point.
on the defense. Knowing how Starlight's been playing before, they have been very patient.
Oh yeah, Starlight definitely does very well on the attacking side.
Both teams have been doing extremely well on the attacking side. If you look at
Right.
Both teams have won have lost only 3 rounds while attacking. Both teams.
I don't know. Starlight is just much more fresh in my mind because they did catch up from 3 all the way up to 12.
Fair, fair. But you have to remember that the initial lead was set by Take and friends. So the initial Kevin finding the first shot onto Foss, and Foss is one of the main players, the top fragger, is now out of the lobby. What will happen now?
Yep, Starlight is definitely hesitant to push up through A whatsoever, knowing that the op is right there and there.
Yeah, the spike is now with Killjoy. So Killjoy is kind of in a safe spot closer to A, but he will have to be the key player in deciding which map to push. I mean, they can say whatever they want, but Killjoy will have to physically be there in order to carry out the plan. And right now, they're being very, very patient as usual. 30 minutes is already up, 1 minute left on the clock. Kevin is being very patient as well, holding the angle very diligently.
Yep, Kevin is definitely the demon of the A side right now.
He's a menace.
He's a menace, a complete deterrent. Nothing will get past him. You try, you'll die.
I mean, the only person that could deny him, that
Blocking
presence
vision.
is Foss, and he is now
Concealment.
out of the lobby. So, I'm not sure what will happen. Oh, Taki finds 2 headshots. Goes for the third, gets taken out, but Sumpe Boy gets the kill.
And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen!
Wins this 3-1 against Starlight.
I get to go home early, let's go!
Oh, a couple of amazing games. I would say finally
30
the end.
seconds left. Spike down.
Is this the end of the tournament?
This is the end of the tournament. Congratulations, everyone, to Take and friends.
Take
for
and
winning
friends.
the best of 5 after going against 7 other teams in a gruesome battle of double elimination. Take and friends have not lost a single game, winning all of the games thus far. They might have lost several maps, but they've breezed through the upper brackets and went through the finals. Technically speaking, they are the demon of this game, and congratulations for getting first place. It's quite unfortunate.
But all credits where credit is due.
Yeah.
Starlight caught up from 3 to 12, which is very
Very amazing.
impressive.
Yeah, it's unfortunate they're not able to win this, but if you look at it, they put in a lot of effort, and second place is not too bad.
Second place is not too bad, and the actions that they did pull off, that catch up, that is a great achievement. So
Right.
both teams, great job.
Yeah, and that is it for tonight. I thank you, all of you, for watching the game. It was quite an intense fight. It was fun for us to cast. It was fun for us to watch. I hope you enjoyed it as well as we did. We will be posting all of our updates in our Instagram page.
Which is?
UTP Griffin, Esports Club, UTP Griffin. Do follow us on Instagram, and we post all of our updates and all of our future events there as well. So be sure to check us out. We will be seeing you guys. I am Saiful,
And I am Amir Audi.
and thank you guys for watching.
Bye.